So basically, just like in the playtest you guys watched, all of you, for one reason or another, have basically left like the legit kind of society of normal like 9 to 5 jobs and things like that. And some of you may have never had like a legitimate profession or job or anything like that. But in any case, for one reason or another, you've all kind of banded together here to create your own group of Shadowrunners. And you gave all of your, basically all of you pooled your money together, and you gave it all to a guy named Mr. Johnson. Um, and basically you were giving him this money to purchase, like buy in to his organization, so that he could basically give you an audition run. So in case you failed in your first mission because you just weren't cut out for it, then you would at least get something for it. And basically you gave him your money, you had enough left over to get like a really shitty apartment um, in a bad neighborhood, and a van. This old white van that is basically perfect on the outside. It looks great, except it has a terrible electrical issue, which is why you got it so cheap. And your rigger has been spending some time fixing all of that and getting it working. And basically, you've kind of been waiting for this audition run to begin. And before that, we'll give you some background on Eldon's character here. 1 second, because this is relevant. All right, so Eldon, your character was kind of a, well, actually, why don't we go ahead and have you guys introduce your own characters. So we'll start with James.
I'm a pupper who likes fast cars.
Very
You're
thorough.
what?
A pupper who likes fast cars.
Oh,
I'm the
Doug,
wolf.
got it.
Yeah, I'm the Wolfman. No, my character's name is Sargon. He is obviously the rigger. He bit smarter than your average Wolven, but sort of still has rather violent tendencies if he gets hurt, like the tendency to tear out people's throats with his teeth.
All right. And Morn.
Morn is an orc specialist. Her motto is shoot first and ask questions later. She pretty much grew up in the city pretty much her whole life, and yeah, she really likes guns. It's the gist of it.
So
Yep.
I like cars. She likes guns.
And why don't you actually go into your background and who your contact is?
Me?
Yes.
My contact is my Uncle Vinny. He's pretty well known for finding homeless children and giving them a purpose. He kind of has his own elite group of specialists.
Child soldiers.
We're not children. Well, we kind of are. But he kind of raises us and teaches us how to use weapons, and he taught me my love for shooting things.
And so he's he's an ex-gang member. So, right.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, so he kind of still has connections um, to the gangs, somewhat. He has knowledge of them and things like that. Um, and Sargon's background and his contact.
My contact is named Jackie, or Jackal. She is an ex-Shadowrunner, also a rigger. She took me in when I was a kid, escaping from a bandit camp that had raided my, let's just say for now, village. And now I'm trying to get into the game after being trained by Jackie for a good few years and working at her mechanic shop.
All right, and then let's go with Eldon. Eldon, if you want to give us your background, and I will tell you who your contact is.
Okay. Eldon is a synthetic decker. He was created to help run like a corporate business until he started doing really, really well, and then he got like kicked out of the business with people trying to kill him. And so then he kind of just turned to underground illegal activities, and it's pretty much what he does now.
All right. And I'll tell you about your contact in a second. And Alan. Or Igor.
What time of day are we like? RP-wise, are we like around the table, like just introducing each other?
No, you guys are already familiar with each other. You've been basically stuck in this cramped apartment for about a week and a half, kind of waiting on getting a call from Mr. Johnson.
Okay. My character's name is Igor Vladomirichnov. He is a ex-criminal. He basically ran away from organized crime, all the way from Russia, and came here to, I guess, America on a boat. The only person that knows that he left is his best friend Alexei, who's still back in Russia. My dude is probably the voice of reason, right? He doesn't really like fighting. He was a smuggler. He trained as a field medic, and basically his job is to make sure no one dies.
All right, and I'll show you guys basically the world map that we'll be working with here. And basically this continent, this yet unnamed continent, because I've been slacking, is basically where this game will start out here. Russia is basically up on another continent, just to the northwest here. And Alan came in on a boat, and he traveled through Freeport to get to Vault City. Morn, she was born and raised in Vault City. She's been here her entire life.
Yep.
And Sargon.
Yes.
Is from Vault 8.
Vault Dweller all the way.
And also Eldon is from a city up here, very close to Vault 8. And you guys kind of had a run-in early on, and you guys have probably known each other longer than any of the other group has. And you guys traveled together down to Vault City.
So me and the robot are friends?
Friends is a strong word.
Yeah.
What, you racist against puppers or something?
You racist against robots?
No, not really. Actually, I'm racist against everyone who isn't a robot.
And basically, you guys kind of came to Vault City together and went your separate ways. And a few years passed where Eldon was doing his thing and Sargon was doing his thing, and it's only now that they've kind of basically reunited into this group. So Eldon, what you've been doing is basically you started a company, a software company, making operating systems for computers. And
Okay.
the operating system was one of the best, if not the best operating system ever made. And your company went into basically you went into a partnership with a software or a hardware company called Amax Computers. And basically, you gave them basically exclusive rights to use your software, and this helped them to kind of artificially increase the value of their hardware that they had. So you guys were doing pretty well for yourselves. You were good friends with the owner of Amax Computers. His name was Job Stevens. And basically, you're kind of spiraled down into misfortune. Basically started whenever Job Stevens died mysteriously. And the cause of death and the details regarding that were, never made public, and you never really found out what happened. And then there was a kind of a corporate takeover that occurred, and you were kind of muscled out, and you had to go into hiding.
Okay.
And a man named Martin Silvermane who took over Amax Computers after Stevens died. You kind of felt like he may have been involved with all of that, but you weren't exactly sure until now. Basically, he is your contact, and this is basically what happens. While you guys are waiting on getting the call from Mr. Johnson, you get contacted by Martin, who seems kind of distressed, and basically he asks you to have a meeting. And you guys kind of set the place for Wild Star Saloon, a bar in not a great part of the city, and you've agreed to meet with him there.
Am I going by myself?
No, you'll be taking everyone with you. And basically this is under the he's basically giving you the idea that he basically has a job, for you guys. He kind of was trying to find you, and he did, and has some idea of what you're doing. So
Okay, but do I entirely trust him?
no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
You don't, but you're familiar with him. You've met him on several occasions, and you're just not terribly sure about him.
Okay.
And then we'll get started here, where basically you guys will head over to the Wild Star to meet Martin. And you'll walk in and see him sitting over at a table by himself.
Okay, I guess I approach him.
Has my character seen him before?
No. Uh,
Do I know his name?
well, basically, to get you guys to kind of go along with all of this, Eldon gave you basically all of the information that I've just given you.
Okay. I look vaguely disappointed as I see him.
I guess I walk up to Martin, kind of nod my head and sit down.
All right. Yeah, as you guys kind of head over to the table, and he'll kind of wave you over, and he'll say, "Yeah, it's good to see you, Eldon. You're a hard man to track down. I've been trying to locate you for a while now." And
Well, after what happened at the company, I just needed to take some time off.
yeah, I can understand that, and I want you to know that I didn't have anything to do with what happened to you. That was not my doing at all. But basically, I've uncovered some information. None of it's concrete, but what it all leads to is I think that Biosoft has something to do with the death of Job Stevens. And Biosoft was basically an up-and-coming company, which was your main competitor near the end. And it is run by a man named Gil. And he says, I'm trying to get all the information I can on that, but it's looking like they were involved somehow.
Oh, right. And when we contacted you, said you had some sort of mission for us to work on.
Well, our lead scientist over at Amax Computers, a man by the name of Dr. Jacob Bronson. He's been captured. He's been kidnapped, and he had a transponder implanted in him, a chip, a locator chip, and we know his last location. He was taken to Palutown City, or Palutown, and then it stopped transmitting. The chip stopped transmitting. So that's his last known location. We're not sure why the chip stopped transmitting, but that's really all we have to go on. And he was, Dr. Jacob Bronson was our leading scientist, and he is the guy who was going to bring biocomputing out of its infancy and into like the main stage of the world. And he was doing some really great things for us. And all of his research was destroyed, at least everything that we had access to. And yeah, he was kidnapped and he's just gone. And I want you guys to get him back.
All right, we can definitely discuss this. Why do you think that we have the necessary talents and skills available to get back this Dr. Bronson?
Well, I've kind of uncovered through tracking you down that you guys are basically shadowrunners now, or that you've joined up with some shadowrunners. And I don't really have any connections to the underground. I'm hoping that this is something you guys can handle, but I don't really know anyone else. I don't know who else to ask.
All right. And if we do accomplish this, what's going to be our compensation for helping you out of this issue you're in?
Well, to start, I could pay you 10,000 credits, and I can give you half of that up front for you guys to get started and get whatever you need to do it.
Can I make an insight to see if that's his best price?
Sure.
It's probably his best price, huh?
He smells funny, and you're just trying to figure out what he smells like, and you just can't get that out of your head.
Can I also do an insight for this, like, just overall story of like how he tracked us down and stuff?
Sure. Yeah. So he looks pretty what's the word? He looks kind of desperate, and he does seem to be being honest about everything that he's told you.
Okay. Look at him and say, "All right, let me discuss with my group and real quick, and we give you our final decision. All right."
All right.
I then turn to the group and be like, "All right,
He's just sitting
What do we
across
think?
the table.
We do a
I thought they
huddle.
were at the bar.
we get up and like walk to like a corner or something."
Yeah, the bar.
The first thing I say is, he smells funny.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I know what I'm saying. He smells strange, and I don't know what he smells of.
That would be a software and a corporate takeover.
Well, sounds like a good job to me. Gotta start somewhere.
That's true. But
Yeah, I will
Do we want
say that your funds are, while you got your van and you got your apartment, and your funds are running, really, really low while you've been waiting for Mr. Johnson to contact you about his jobs.
And I want a new gun, so.
all right, Morn, we'll do this to get you a new gun.
Exactly.
And I guess if we're all in agreement on this,
I mean, I don't see any reason why not.
all right.
They really need the money.
Yeah, maybe we could try to ask him for more money.
Why don't we take the half
Up
at the
front.
start, and then at the end, we can see if we can get some more money out of him once the job's complete and we have some more cards to hold.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess we head back and I come up to him, shake his hand, and say, "You've hired yourselves some people to help you."
Oh, thank you, thank you so much. I honestly don't know who I would have turned to if you guys would have refused. But I'll let me give you. I've set some things up for you here. So the chip in Bronson last transmitted from what we're pretty sure is a factory in Paloux Town. And the factory is owned by a company called Medco. This is a company that makes cybernetic replacement limbs. And Medco also happens to be a subsidiary of Biosoft. But at any rate, there is a city let me move you guys to the map here.
And he pulls out a map.
And
A
he'll
hollow map.
yeah, basically he'll pull out a tablet and set it on the table here, and this is the same map that you all have, and he'll say, so Shady Sands, a small city to the south of Town, is they send about once a month, they'll send a shipment of raw materials to Medco's factory, and I've secured you guys jobs with the Baron's Defense Force. BDF is a small security company based out of Shady Sands, and they provide armed escorts of shipments that are moving through their territory, and other, various security jobs.
I don't
And I-
know. Sounds shady.
She's not
Go
the
to the
funniest
corner.
one in our group. Don't worry.
Go to the corner.
he keels over. He starts slapping his knee, and he's like, "Oh, that's a good one. That's awesome."
Yeah.
Favoritism.
And he says, the shipment, the next shipment is due to head out in about a week, and you just need to go to Shady Sands, meet up with a man named Rocco, and I wouldn't give him too much information, about who you are, or, obviously what you're doing. He doesn't need to know any of that. As far as he's concerned, you're just new hires for the security company, and you're basically fresh recruits, and you're going to help him defend this shipment as they take it to Blue Town. Once you get to Blue Town, you'll basically, from what I understand, be allowed to stay the night, and be expected to leave the next day. So you'll only have one night to get in there and find Bronson and get the hell out of there.
And you said this place makes cyber arms? Do they also store them there?
I'm sure they have some inventory. I don't really know about their operation. I just know that supposedly that's what that facility is there for, the factory.
Okay. And you obviously don't mind if we are a bit less scrupulous about who owns what within that factory?
What?
Well, I don't care what you guys do, so long as you get Bronson out. That's all that I really care about.
Okay.
Does he have to be alive?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We kind of need
clarifying.
him.
Yeah, cool. Does he have to be conscious?
Well, I suppose not.
Okay, cool.
But,
Alrighty, and you said something about half of the payment up front.
and he'll just reach into his coat pocket and pulls out a cred stick and sets it on the table.
All right, I'll pick it up and put it away.
And let's see here. So that's. Is there any information? I don't have a whole lot of information about the place, but I'll give you whatever I have that you guys might think is relevant.
All right, if we have any more questions, we can contact you.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll give you his contact information. And so yeah, you contact me if you need anything.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, is there a timetable that you're needing him back by?
Well, the next shipment leaves Shady Sands in about a week, so you really need to, to be there for that, and we can't really risk, waiting another month on this.
So we need to travel
Hi.
from here to Shady Sands.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Okay, then I guess I just kind of stand up, nod my head to Martin, and then just head for the door.
All right. And you guys head out, and you kind of head back to your apartment. Which here's your apartment. It's very nice and luxurious.
So we've got one couch, one bed,
And a trunk.
what, and whatever the fuck that is on the floor.
It's a rug, man. And then you have a kitchen in here with a shower, a bathroom.
Rugs don't
Do we have a
usually seem.
pet giant cockroach?
You do. You have a couple.
His name's
Yeah,
Pete.
I'm
And,
sorry. Rugs normally don't have teeth.
The bear ones do.
It's like a mutant bear rug.
It's a Yaogui.
Oh shit, this is getting fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Mutant bear rugs.
Yep, that is probably the most expensive thing in the apartment.
Let's pawn it.
No.
Yeah, we just found that. We're not pawning
Yeah. You rented this place furnished. All right.
it.
What are you
It
talking
all,
about?
it all stays. It all stays.
It wasn't here when we
Alright.
moved in.
So, yeah. So you guys, you'll have his contact information. He's giving you $5,000. Yep. So you guys head back to the apartment and kind of just, decide how you're going to approach this.
Well,
If there's anything you need beforehand, you need to get it before you head out.
I need like
I need-
5 more guns.
And I need 20 more drones.
Well, we don't have the budget for that right now, but let's see. We've got 5,000, and there's 4 of us, so I'll give 1,250 split among everyone.
All right. Yeah, you probably won't do that because this $5,000 actually isn't going to get you very far. It's $5,000 may sound like a lot, but the inflation is quite high.
Yeah, have we paid rent?
And things like guns are going to be very expensive. So basically, what do you guys think that you might, just kind of talk amongst yourselves and figure out what you think you might need, and then I can give you the rundown on the basic prices for these things.
How much is like the trip gonna cost? Are we just driving there?
Yeah. I'll also explain travel. So your van, basically, with the fuel economy and the gas tank and all of that, basically, no matter where you guys head on this map at any time, you'll be able to travel 300 miles in one day.
Oh.
Which just so happens to be the fuel capacity of your current van.
Nice.
How much does it cost to fill up, though?
Well, you can. I wrote this down. You can. You can purchase basically fuel before you leave, and just like all other post-apocalyptic settings, there's going to be this thing where gasoline basically lasts for forever, whereas it doesn't in real life. So any cars or gas stations you find along, out in your travels. You'll be able to, get gas from them. But as far as just purchasing it, fuel is about $20 or 20 credits a gallon.
How many gallons are in the gas tank?
Let me see here. You have 12-gallon capacity in your vehicle. It gets 25 miles per gallon.
I'm a Canadian. Is that impressive?
No.
Okay. I said Canadian. We use kilometers.
I'm sorry, I got that backwards. 25-gallon tank. 12 miles per gallon. So there you go. If you guys want to write
That's
that
even
down.
worse.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's like 20 kilometers.
25-gallon tank, 12 miles per hour.
It's like my first truck. It only got 10 miles per gallon.
I think my scooter might have a better gas mileage than that.
Well, it should.
It's a scooter.
It's also 5 years old, and for a scooter, it burns through gas like shit.
You don't tell me about kilometers.
Oh, the rest of the world uses kilometers.
That has no place in this game.
Oh, so what you're saying is we just regressed to an inferior system once the world went to shit?
Exactly.
The metric
I mean, the
system.
world did go to shit, right? So
Yes.
Oh.
The metric system never existed here.
Well, that's probably why the world went to shit.
That's illogical. When are we gonna go? We have what, like a week or something before we're supposed to be there?
Yeah. It'll take you about a day to get there, and in the transport, the shipment's going to leave in a week.
Are we actually going with the shipment?
You're escorting it.
Right.
how big
How
is the
much are we?
shipment?
Yeah, that's our job.
You don't
how much
know.
are we? How much are we getting paid for escorting this shipment?
I hate escort quests.
You don't know that yet. You'll have to talk to Rocco.
Well,
So we're like escorting a small payload, I guess. Yeah, they're in another car, right?
As far as the details of the shipment, you haven't been given any. You have no idea.
Okay, so we have no idea what we're gonna be like escorting. Got it.
Right.
that's fun.
Did they give us a specific time to meet?
He basically just said that Martin told you that you need to be in Shady Sands within a week, and that's when the shipment will be leaving, is in 7 days.
Oh, so we have to get to Shady Sands within 7 days, right?
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Okay, got it. Igor's gonna turn to his party and ask, "So, when do we leave?"
Well, I think. Does Morn have the ability to mod weapons at the moment? By the way,
It's expensive, but yeah.
Yes, she does.
I was thinking maybe we should put some silencers on our guns.
It's 500 a gun.
We
I don't
have
have a
more
gun.
money.
We have 5,000 for expenses, basically.
And
I was thinking everyone gets it on their main weapon.
She won't be able to actually produce. Basically, you'll have like one downtime activity that
Right.
you can do. She'll only be able to actually make one silencer.
So you have to decide who gets the silencer.
These are, I'll just give you guys some ideas of things that you may want to buy here.
Well, I mean, if you guys let me use all the money, I can set myself up towards making a better drone.
I don't think we want to put all our money towards that. We still gotta, like, eat.
Yeah, I know. Drones are crazy expensive, but the ability of the drone very quickly spirals into possibly overpowered at low levels.
Oh yeah, stim packs. That sounds important.
Yes, I would like some grappling hooks too.
Why
Yeah.
do we need new guns?
Why do we need
Do-
grappling hooks?
I'm just saying, things that you may want for infiltration. Like, I don't know. What do
Yeah.
you guys want? Also, your gear. You have your starting loadout, which you got from your class, and you may want to change that.
We also want to make sure that everybody has enough ammo. Do I need?
Again, I have no gun, so I'm.
Oh yeah,
good.
ammo, things like that. Yeah.
Do I buy grenades or do I just automatically get one grenade?
Your grenades are improvised explosive devices.
Okay.
You make them.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
so
let us
most,
make a shopping list, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
everything I can do is during downtimes is so expensive. The cheapest thing I can do is I can add a hidden blade to a replacement limb that I can build for 2,000.
Well, that we don't need your stuff now. It would be nice,
No.
but
Plus, we're just gonna steal a bunch of cyber arms, right? And I'm just gonna put them on all of you guys.
sure.
I don't know about that.
Maybe later.
They give you plus 5 HP and plus 1 to strength.
What is that? I don't. What? This man is crazy. So what
I'm
goes on
talking-
list?
I'm talking out of
Ammunitions. What else?
Stim packs.
I can make steam. Steak.
Okay.
Food. Oh yes, food.
Oh, you may want to bring extra stim packs though.
Yeah, how many stim packs can you make?
You can only make 2 a day.
Vodka. I can make 2.
Maybe we should get one spare one for everybody. Depends on how much they cost. Steak.
You actually eat like dog food?
I
Hmm.
don't
And
know.
is it less expensive than real food?
Well,
JD,
not
Would that be
really.
like really racist?
JD, we
He's
need
on
a
a
GM ruling.
he's on a protein only diet.
Hmm.
So lots of meat. Got it. So we
I need
have
my mouth.
ammunition, steam, food, vodka. What else?
We're gonna need gas, I think. Let's just
I would
leave.
also say grappling hooks and
Oh,
some
do we have
smokescreen
like
stuff.
canisters for like spare gas?
Also,
Or
would it
something?
be
Is that something we can get?
would it be
Yeah,
assumed my character has everything needed to siphon gas already in like his mechanics kit?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have a gas tank and one gas tank and other things that you can use to siphon gas. You'll have all the tools necessary for that in your mechanics kit.
I have a taser and a
Taser.
I got a taser and a combat rifle, and I myself am a deadly weapon. Proper power.
I'm pretty sure I'm more deadly than you.
In hand-to-hand combat,
Yeah.
I'll tear out your eyes with my claws.
No.
All right, easy guys.
I'd like to point out I am literally a bipedal wolf.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm an orc, so I'm just more better.
Orc does not de facto make you strong. Well, I suppose it makes you strong. Does not
Yeah,
make you
it
good at
does.
punching things.
I'm pretty good at punching things. We need to
You're-
buy a punching bag.
Alrighty, so why don't we get, how does 6 clips sound for ammo between you guys?
Okay.
Who's using guns here?
Me.
I am.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone but the
Yeah,
man.
that's.
And we
Everyone can use guns, just some of us choose not to.
What do you use?
Daggers.
Daggers.
And my
Got it.
sneakiness.
Combat knives.
So basically, we'll get 2 clips per person here, except for the person who's using daggers.
Yep. But I'll just get grappling hooks.
I already have. So, if we have a gun, we already have a clip for it, right? As our starting equipment.
Yeah, you start with three clips for each
Okay.
gun that you have.
Oh wow, that's a lot. So
I mean, do you anticipate a fight before we get to Sand? Was it Shitty Sands?
Shady Sands?
Oh, yeah, because we're gonna have to get there, and then we're going to have to go to Hollow Town. That's when we're escorting the whatever the payload. So
Yeah, and then once we get there, then we have to track down and find the dude who's in charge of research and development for BioWare.
I say we just buy some stim packs and wing it.
I agree.
That always
too.
seems to be her strategy. Winging it is never a good idea in any Shadowrun-like game. Unlike D&D, there are proper explosives and proper guns in this game.
Uh-huh.
So they can blow our ass up if we open the wrong door.
Well, just don't open the wrong door.
How much was a stem? Basic stem 200. Okay. How many do you guys want to get? 1 per person.
Yeah, that should be plenty.
Yeah,
So
one
that's
per
800.
So
one
how
per person,
how are we divvying up the clips?
2 each for everyone who shoots
2,
guns.
yeah, so 2 per you guys, and then everyone gets 1 stim pack. So we're at 1,400.
So 1 for this.
Shopping montage.
Do 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 do.
Do.
Great way to start out the first session. I'm sure the people watching this YouTube video will say,
They've
yeah,
already scrubbed this. What are you talking
this
about?
No.
this is good.
No one watches this YouTube channel. What are you talking about?
I watch it. Don't forget, my mom watches.
Awesome.
Right. Hi, Kelsey's mom.
All right.
All right.
I also had a question for the
$600 though?
taser, JD.
Yes.
So it has to do, they do a spell save DC, but I'm a rogue, so what's the equivalent Shadowfall version?
It's going to be your dex modifier is going to be your DC. So 8 plus dex plus proficiency.
Okay. 8 plus dex plus proficiency.
So it should be 13 probably.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so we definitely purchased ammo. We definitely purchased stems.
Food. Need enough rations for around to last us like maybe.
Well, it'll only take a day to get to this shady place, and then probably another day to get to that other place. So we pretty sure we already have enough food.
Well, going to the other place, remember, we're not like in the van. We're doing a caravan type thing. We're probably taking our time.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. So probably take enough rations for like a week. Just to be
Yeah.
safe.
Well, if we assume, because we don't know how fast caravans actually move, because JD just buggered off, let's just say it does 1 tile per day, right?
Okay.
Oh, the shipment?
Yeah, how fast?
You don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, joy. Okay.
How fast does an average caravan move?
Slower than anything else. Let's just assume it takes twice as long.
All these
Okay.
things are going to depend on, the condition. 300 is your basic travel time, but if the highway is littered with like broken down vehicles, which in this setting is, completely possible, you might also, reach unpassable areas of the highway and have to go around. So you can't be 100% sure of anything.
Only after we
Okay,
scavenge for parts, of course.
How much would it cost to get enough rations for all of us for like a week, just to be safe?
For food, we'll just gloss over that. You guys can have enough food to don't even worry about the cost of these.
We've got
Okay,
little pills,
then-
and we take one each day, and it's government ration.
Oh,
Your
joy.
rigger can cast Goodberry, so you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's the
All right,
ranger.
then.
Never-
I think we're good then. Everyone think we're good?
Yeah.
Okay, you good?
Yep.
So, are we gonna head out like right now? Because he said it doesn't start for another week.
Yeah. If you
Yep.
guys want to perform a downtime activity,
We have.
Okay.
Oops.
so Morn, you can create a silencer.
We have 3,600 left. I don't really have a gun that would lend itself to silencing. Can I put a silencer on a shotgun?
Shotgun. You want one of the,
You
one
can
of the
do it in
weapons
Fallout.
that you would not be able to put. I mean, no, I think you could.
You could, but it just shoots bullets in a straighter line, so you're really not gonna get that spread.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I don't really like things to be silenced.
So do we have time for one downtime activity?
Yes.
Anyone want a robot leg? Or a robot arm?
No, we don't need those yet.
Well, you have to make it, but then it has to be installed, and then there's recovery, and you don't have enough time for all that.
True.
I'm just gonna do my cleaning of vehicles VIN to get myself 1,000 credits.
Yeah. Can I do things to give me money?
You
I'm not
can-
sure if we ever went over what a rigger can do for money.
You can work the streets.
Hey, people pay a lot for woven. It's a very specific fetish.
Actually, instead of doing a silencer, I think I'm just gonna extend the clip size on my shotgun.
Okay.
Does that sound smarter?
Instead of the silencer? Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm asking the group.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if we're
I
not
think
all
that sounds
silenced,
smart.
Yeah, because I only
we're
have
not-
6 shots.
and if we're not all silenced, there's not really any point to have
Right.
to like one person having a silencer.
Right. So I'm just gonna increase my clip size by 25%.
How much money is that?
500.
take it
It's
out
the
of the
same. It's 500.
Okay, so got it. So I'll just remove another 100 from the thing.
Mhm.
Can I would I be able to make a cyber limb or something and sell it to a person? Like, would that be possible?
I'm gonna say with your current facilities, you're not gonna be able to really do anything for profit. you don't have a you're working out of a little apartment here. We'll get into your money making at a later date.
Steve Jobs worked out of an apartment originally. Actually, he worked out of a garage. Just saying.
Oh, so did Job Stevens.
Yeah,
This is the future.
yeah.
Um,
I have a future apartment with future stuff in it.
so if my clip size is only 6 and I increase it by 25%, does that just give me 1 extra shot? Or 2? Because it's like 1.5.
Oh, round up.
Okay.
Right. So we were at 3,400, and someone said something about 500 credits going somewhere.
Yeah,
To
to
the-
the gun.
All right. So then we're at 2,900.
Well, I can afford to do basically nothing.
Are you sure?
I could make a flight form of locomotion.
I will say that basically at kind of the start of this, um, before you guys get started with making your plans and all of that, Sargon he says, I'm gonna go get us some pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And he runs downstairs and he goes to start the van, and it doesn't start
But
because
pizza
it has a horrible electrical issue.
So mechanical check.
Now you have something to do.
Now you have something to do.
Yeah.
I wasn't complaining about something to do. I was complaining that I couldn't afford to build any of my bullshit.
You could do other things. I mean, repairing a vehicle would be something you could do. Making you can make things to be used later.
Yeah. Do you actually want me to try to fix the car? Or the van, rather?
We're gonna need the car.
I am rolling shit today.
You're gonna have to try harder.
I'm gonna keep at it, I guess. Can I just keep trying to fix it?
Don't roll a 1, okay? Cause then we're screwed.
Is there any way for me to use my cyber deck to try and figure out the electrical problem?
No.
Can he cyberdeck connect to the van and run diagnostics and give me advantage?
Not that it would help much.
No, your skills aren't going to be applicable here.
Can I just
Okay.
punch it a few times?
Do I just keep rolling until I either fix it or not one?
No, you've rolled a 6, and yeah. So there you go.
But I have a week to do this.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. We stopped travel time.
Yeah.
Well, how much would it cost to get a new vehicle?
Yeah.
How much do you have left?
All of it. It costs all of
2,900.
it.
2,900.
Yeah, you're not gonna have enough for a new vehicle. Not
Could
anything that's any better. No, you could spend the whole week and fix the van. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Because
Yeah.
your rolls are shit.
Yeah, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to start during the time I'm not fixing the van, I'm gonna put up flyers in English and Chinese, advertising a mechanics business starting a week or so after we're supposed to be getting back.
All right. All right. So you guys all set?
Is
I
there
think so.
any way that a fixer, I don't know, now or in the near future, could create stim packs for later use?
Yeah. You could do that. Let's see. I didn't put that in the downtime. Yeah, you could probably make 2 of them.
Would I
For
have to
base-
roll anything?
No, for basically nothing. Don't worry about that. These are simple tasks.
Okay.
All right, so you'll make a couple stim packs. We'll fix the van. We'll make a clip extension for your shotgun, and we clean the vehicle's VIN. And all right, I believe that's everyone.
Road trip.
And so yeah, so you guys basically hop in the van. Everyone kind of looks at Sargon as he puts the key in the ignition, and because numerous times you've tried to drive this and it has just not started, basically 50% of the time, and it fires right up,
Wow.
and it purrs like a kitten, and you guys make your way
I replaced
down.
the interiors with the interiors of a Mercedes-Benz.
Did you just like replace the whole engine?
I built one from scratch
Yeah.
using toothpicks and bubblegum.
Oh dear.
And yep, you guys will make your way down to Shady Sands.
We used to have an internal combustion engine. I replaced it with an external combustion engine. That means shit behind us explodes when we go faster.
Oh.
And your trip is uneventful. It's smooth sailing down the highway, and
No cars on the way?
you're able to. Oh, right. Were you gonna? Let's see here. Did you guys buy fuel before you left? You can always get fuel in Shady Sands, I guess.
Did we
Yeah.
purchase like canisters?
I
Okay.
have one with my mechanics kit, he said.
Oh.
Okay. How much does that hold?
1 gallon.
Gallon. Ooh.
How much would a canister cost?
Canisters are cheap. You can get them for like 10 credits.
Well, let's buy like 12 of those.
Just
Or some big ones instead of just 12 little ones.
I mean, this vehicle doesn't have a trunk, so if you fill it with a bunch of gas, we're gonna get gassed
It's a
out.
van, no?
Yeah, but it doesn't have a trunk.
I mean, we can rig some hoses.
Open the
so vehicles
windows.
don't.
Yeah.
roll down the windows.
The whole time.
Man, I'm sticking my head out the window anyway, so it doesn't matter.
While you're
Maybe we can
driving.
get some bungee cords and like throw them up on top of the roof. And hopefully nobody shoots at them.
Yeah. It's just a giant
sounds-
sign, shoot here to kill us all.
Yeah.
This sounds like the problem with every video game boss ever. I mean,
I say we just buy gas when we get to Shady Sands.
yeah. Although
Oh, yeah,
I was
like,
Yeah, let's do that.
I was mainly asking about if there were cars on the way so I could attempt to scavenge parts to possibly improve our shitty car.
maybe we can make solar powered, huh?
That would work.
Going down the highway, you kind of keep an eye out for anything that may look, any vehicles that may look useful, like there's usable things on them. And these are all rust buckets. They've been sitting here for a very long time.
Our car is a rust bucket. What's your point?
Hundreds of years. Hundreds of millions of years.
Since
I'm still gonna
before
steal some
time
gas.
began.
They were here before the world was formed.
This one, yeah. Okay, give me 1 second here. If you guys want to buy some gas in Shady Sands, you can do that.
Okay, we do that.
Yeah, we'll just like putter into town like, oh, we're just now out of gas.
Okay. So you guys arrive in Shady Sands, and you kind of look around, and you find a building for the BDF, and you'll enter, and you'll meet a group of individuals, and
Hey, look, it's him. I stole his car once.
don't worry about that. And yep, you'll head in and see a couple guys in here, and one of them will, this one here will kind of look at you and look you up and down, and he said, "So are you my new recruits?"
I nod my head.
Yes, we are.
Well, you all took your sweet ass time getting here. Anyway, the shipment's gonna head out in the morning, so take care of whatever you need to tonight, and meet me back here in the morning.
Oh, well.
Alrighty.
Guess we're sleeping in the car.
In the van.
I mean, I am. No one's
It's
gonna steal my
cheaper.
fucking van.
Well, we can't just leave the van by itself. I'm sure it would get stolen.
Yeah.
Pupper will stay in the van.
So what all is in Shady Sands?
Shady Sands appears to be some like a mining town. They're getting raw materials, basically.
Okay.
They're like,
I mean, there'll be some amenities like general stores and whatnot.
is there an inn?
Yeah, there'll be a bar, and you'll definitely be able to find accommodations.
Do they have Wi-Fi?
No, they do not.
The monsters.
Good, it'll be cheaper.
Is there a bar?
Yes.
I would like to go to the bar.
All right. Yeah, you guys get your gas that you need, and you can just kind of spend the night just basically relaxing. Head to the bar and have some drinks before turning in for the evening, and wake up bright and early the next day and meet Rocco back at the BDF building.
All right. We're here.
And he says, "All right, how much experience do you people have?"
Enough.
Well, that's a personal question.
Well,
I
do you know what you're doing? Do you have a vehicle? I mean, are you ready for this?
We have a
we
vehicle.
have a
and we have
and,
weapons.
everyone in our party who uses guns is quite proficient with guns.
But more so me.
All right. Well, we'll see about that then. But all right. Well, let's head out here, and he'll take you out, and you'll see a giant semi,
Ooh.
and
I want one.
presumably full of raw materials. And there's a driver, and Rocco hops up in the passenger seat of this semi. Also, this individual, who you didn't catch his name, him and another guy hop in a black SUV, and
Hope they die so I can steal their car.
and you guys hop in your van, and he gets and basically he gives you all walkie-talkies, or communications, and he'll say, "All right, well, you all in the van, you take up the rear. Bruce, you'll head up the front, and the semi will be in the middle, and hopefully we'll just
Shoot some guys.
make it without incident,
Oh.
and we can all get paid."
That would be boring though. I want the
boring.
walkie-talkie.
Want the walkie-talkie?
No more.
I want the
Stay off it.
walkie-talkie.
Stay off of it.
And I'm just gonna say over and over, over, over.
I take the communicator back.
Get off the comms unless you have something important to say.
Got
And,
it, over.
And as you guys are driving to Paloux Town on the highway, which is riddled with cars, but you're able to kind of pass through without slowing yourselves down too much, until you come to a bridge, and the black vehicle will pull ahead, and you all will stop for a minute. And you'll come to find out that the bridge is out, and it's impassable.
Well, should have had flying cars.
And Rocco will get on the comms and say, "Oh, it's not a big deal. There's a small town to the west, to the east,
How
rather."
recent has this bridge been blown up, or what's the damage to this bridge? Like, how did it collapse? Do we know?
You don't know, because you're in the rear, you're back a ways, and Bruce had headed up in the front to check it out.
We have a
Alright,
giant semi in front of us.
I hop on the comms and be like, "Hey, Bruce, how is the construction looking? Could this have been something deliberate?"
You didn't say over.
And there's kind of a pause, and he
Over.
says, he says, "Well, it looks like it might have been deliberate. It's hard to say. I mean, this is an old bridge. It's been here for a long time, and there's a large portion of it that's collapsed here in the middle."
I'm gonna try to get the comms off the my robot friend.
No.
I need to ask them a question.
I can ask for you. What do you want to say?
I was gonna ask what the rough street value of everything in that semi is.
Yeah, that would have been
Pretty
a
sure
bad
we're not
question.
supposed to know how much this is.
Rocco gets on the comms and he says, "That's nothing you need to know."
Okay, well, if it's any decent amount, let's say an amount worth blowing up a bridge for, this might be an ambush.
I always think things are an ambush.
It's just a bridge, guys.
He says, "Oh, that's a good idea, rookie. I think that's highly unlikely, but it's probably a safe bet to be on guard and keep your eyes open anyway. But you should have been doing that before. That's why you're here. But expect an ambush, even though
always better.
there probably won't be one."
It's always better to prepare for the worst than get caught off guard.
I'm gonna load my guns.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my combat rifles within easy reach.
Sounds good. So you guys are, prepared for danger, and you're kind of keeping your eyes out for anything that might come up the rear here, and so you guys will veer off the main highway here and head towards this small town, which is desolate. It's just basically dilapidated and destroyed. And you'll kind of weave your way through, and you'll see an old gas station up on the left. And you'll hear on the radio Bruce. He'll say, "All right, I'm gonna pull over here. I gotta take a piss. The road's clear ahead. Just keep on going."
I look behind.
And yeah, you look back, and basically, you know, at this point, you're kind of going through basically broken buildings and things like this, but keeping your eyes peeled, you don't see anyone else in the town.
Not on the communicators, but to everyone in the van, I kind of say, my instincts say that maybe Bruce might not be as trustworthy as other people, so be ready.
I mean, you just gotta pee. I know you
Does this
wouldn't
van have
understand
windows?
that.
Yeah, it has windows.
We roll perception to see if we could see like an ambush up in the rooftops or windows or.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can I see Bruce?
You're gonna watch the man pee.
So here's what happens.
Uh-oh.
Told
Basically, he pulls over the side of the road and hops out, and the semi keeps going. And you guys are, you know, looking out for danger, and there's a couple of vehicles parked ahead, which are partially blocking the road, and the semi. Well, I mean, they've obviously been there for a while, and the semi goes, you know, go around them, and it kind of slows down, and then you just hear the screeching of tires from the semi. And Alan, you see a tank.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dibs. It's mine.
No.
Roll out.
Am I the
roll
one
out.
that sees it?
You're the first to see it. Everyone else will see it here in a minute. But you see the tank pulling out, and Sargon, you know, he keeps driving, and yeah, Sargon, do a mechanics check. Your driving check.
Driving. That's
It's the same as your mechanics tools.
okay. For some reason, driving is wisdom based.
It is. What else would it be based on?
Yeah,
you
you
need
have
to
to
be a
learn it.
wise driver.
I want to
Dexterity,
drive.
perhaps?
No.
Now, all right. So
Fucking finally.
as the semi, you know, comes to a screeching halt, and you're following, you know, pretty close behind, you manage to kind of veer to the left and stop right next to it, and you will all see this tank.
What tank? Oh.
And you look back, and another vehicle, a cop car, pulls up and kind of slides in, and they're blocking the road behind you. And you hear over the comms Bruce, and he says, "Well, I'm sorry about this, boss."
Told you.
So,
But,
the at the moment, can Morn see the cop car? Like, does she have an unobstructed view?
Yeah.
yes.
I'm going to tell her to fire the grenade launcher at it.
Hold on, I gotta roll down the window.
Can I like hop out of the car and try and stealth?
Yeah, I mean, you all will hop out of the vehicle, and you want to do it stealthily. So
Yeah.
roll your stealth.
I should have had Looky or Watchy flying above us.
Yeah, basically, you don't open your door. You just kind of crawl through the vehicle and get out the front door with Sargon, and stay low. And you guys think you think you did a good job. And
Okay.
so this as this tank is sitting here, and Bruce says that over the comms, he just yells at you all. He says, "It's okay. No one has to die."
Is this
Just-
Bruce over here?
This is Bruce right here.
No, Bruce is by the cop car.
Oh, okay. For some reason, this page is loading really slow for me.
Yeah, hit the couple of the guys or one of the guys, his guy that was with him, and the vehicle. They all hop out, and they're kind of taking cover behind these vehicles behind you. And he'll say, "It's all right. No one has to die. Just drop your weapons. I'm gonna be taking the shipment, and yeah, none of you have to die."
I
Just,
shoot my grenade launcher.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, you gotta add damage for 2 exploding cars, right?
Well, I'm gonna shoot it like right at him. So right in there.
Well, I mean, even
Do we need to roll for initiative?
there, you're gonna blow up those 2 cars.
We will be rolling for initiative, but let me pull this in.
That's just what I do immediately after getting out of the car.
I like the idea that no one has to boom die.
And they all died.
Yes, 22.
Does Shooty get his own initiative?
No, he goes on yours.
Okay. And he
Morn, put that where you want it, and I will bring out Shooty.
He gets a full turn, correct? Like his own turn?
Yeah,
Right there.
his health is all wrong. Why is his health all wrong? 1 second.
I might have to reload this page. Mine is being like really laggy. Hold on, let me reload.
All right, Shooty is fixed. We also need to come up with new names for these.
I had names for them, but you refused to call them anything but Shooty and Watchy. My combat and reconnaissance drone for everyone who's new to this session.
All right, so you fire off your grenade launcher here, and they need to make saves. DC 13, so 1.
Alan, are you British?
Going
No.
from top to bottom.
That was a bit too close to Bodie McBoatface.
They
They all
rolled,
make their saves.
they rolled a 31.
Well, we got a 16, a 15, and a 20.
Okay.
So they all take half damage. So they all take 4.
But the cars explode, right?
I did hit that cop car real hard.
Yeah, 1 second here. Let me do the damage for this.
I would like to say again, I want the tank alive. Like, you can do whatever you want to the people inside the tank. I want the tank.
Well, I mean, it's not living, just so you know. I'm
I
pretty
want
sure
the tank functional.
cars don't have.
And the cars, they only take 8 damage. So they don't explode. But they definitely take some of the impact.
I should have shot the tank.
No,
We
you
have-
shouldn't have. It's my
We
What is
tank.
it?
2 initiatives for Eldon. Okay, remove this. All right, you guys rolled initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just like my token when I did it.
Mine said something about something.
Token selected?
No, it said something else. Like, it just didn't feel like it today or something.
We don't feel like it today. All right, let me roll initiative for these guys real quick. And I believe that's all of them.
They rolled real bad initiatives. I hope they die quickly.
Okay. So then, Morn, you use your grenade. Oh, no, it looks like Eldon's the first to go.
Yep. All right, so I will move 30 feet this way, or 25 feet. And then can I use the grappling hook I bought to try and climb onto the roof?
Yeah.
All right. Rolling an acrobatics check?
They will see you go over there, though, if you do that.
But what about my stealthing and using the cover of the rocket launcher?
The cover of the... Okay, so yeah, since you're the first to act, I'll say that they're distracted enough by this grenade that you can
Blew up
get
in
over
the
there.
face.
Yeah, so that'll work. Yeah, you can just roll a athletics to climb.
It wouldn't be an acrobatics.
Nope. Climbing is athletics.
No.
Let the man
16.
back. Let the man backflip up the wall.
That's not how parkour works.
All right. Climbing is basically... Well, these roofs are pretty low. So I'll let you use your action to do that. And yeah, you can climb on up there. No problem.
Awesome.
And then Morn.
I'm gonna shoot them. How far away are they? And also, does this car look like it's gonna explode?
It doesn't.
Oh, darn.
Perhaps if you've done more damage to it.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up.
Let me roll initiative for Rocco. I missed him somehow.
Yeah.
5. Good job,
5.
Rocco.
He almost had a 13.
And
And what is the range of my shotgun?
And then we need some new music for the battle.
Yeah.
As the party's barred in the other campaign, I shall supply the music. Dun 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 dun.
20. So, okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot him with my shotgun.
All right. They're all kind of they have cover from these vehicles. But you roll a 20, and who are you shooting at?
Stupid faced guy.
Bruce. Okay.
Bruce.
I don't remember names.
And
And a long reload is full action to reload, right?
that's right.
Okay.
And you move up here, and you basically, you're leaving yourself open. You have no cover, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully it won't matter, but you do manage to take down Bruce with the shotgun to the face. His head just explodes, and he's dead.
Leave the SUV alone.
He was basically standing there reeling back from this grenade that just struck them, and yeah, he just right in the face. And then it's Igor.
Igor's going to dash. So that doubles my movement, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and he's going to
All right. I'm
crouch
just
down.
gonna tell you as you're moving there,
Mhm.
you see.
Ruh-roh.
A couple of guys hiding, who are hiding behind these vehicles.
Okay. He's going to crouch, and he's going to knock on the tank, and he's going to yell out, "Why must we fight? Why you not come out of tank, and maybe we can talk?" And that's my turn.
I like it.
Why can't we be friends?
Because I shot a grenade launcher, that's why.
I don't know if they saw that.
Sargon, out of the building directly to your north, the door opens, and a ganger comes out wielding a sword and a pistol.
Ooh.
Can
want that
Shooty have
sword.
a surprise attack? Can me and Shooty get surprise attacks? Because I'm
Surprise attack?
hiding.
Oh no, she immediately sees you as she exits the building.
Oh,
And she goes over to attack you. 8, 9, 10, 11. Your AC 16. So she swings her sword at you, and as she goes to, Shooty just kind of wags in front of her a bit and gets in her way, and she's unable to hit you.
Shooty MVP.
All right.
Seriously though, I will be renaming those drones, probably after historical figures.
All right, and then this guy will stay there, and then it's Sargon's turn.
There, Shooty has been renamed.
Actually, he's gonna take a. I'm sorry, he's gonna take a shot at Morn.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do. And he will miss. Oh, wait, your AC's 19?
Yeah.
How is your AC 19?
17 for armor and +2 for defense fighting style.
Defense gives +2?
Pretty sure.
I think it does. I think you're right.
Because
So,
I'm awesome. That's what you get for having 19 armor in my game.
In your game, he's literally a walking tank, though.
I know. That's what I aim to be.
That's right. +2. Okay. Yep. 19. And he misses you with the shot. Then it's Sargon's turn.
Okay. Step 1, the ganger that's right in front of me.
Yep.
It should.
It should die.
There. No, not yet. I'm going to tase it, though.
Oh, you're going to tase her. Okay. She will roll a save. Which she fails. I'm rolling like shit today. And
Awesome. Now, I have a question about the Wolven's, like, claws and stuff. You say that the claw is a bonus action and the bite is a free part of any attack action. That's
when
what
you
it says.
take the attack action, yes.
So, can I claw her and as my bonus action and then bite her?
You would only be able to claw her. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Do I have advantage because she's prone?
Yes.
Or you could just use a weapon.
I am using a weapon. I am a weapon.
All right.
Do either hit?
Yeah, you tase her, and as she's kind of standing there shocked, before she even hits the ground, you just lay into her with a claw, and then you bite out her throat, and she's dead. She falls over.
Boom chakalaka. I'm awesome. Second kill, I suppose.
Any movement?
Oh, and I still have Shooty's turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna move to there,
Okay.
and then Shooty, he has a movement of 35. If I remember, actually, now his name is Caesar.
Caesar.
Yes.
I like
Render unto him what is due. He's gonna come to here.
His movement is 60.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, he's flying.
class.
Can he just fly 30 feet straight up then?
Yes.
You know there's guys behind you, right?
Yeah, I know. He's coming to help you.
Oh, well, you don't really need to, but okay.
And he's going to open fire on this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to change his attack name because his name is no longer Shooty. And he misses.
Yeah.
Yep, he does.
It's suppressive fire.
All right. And then, let's see here. You have cover, but this guy is going to shoot at you, Sargon, with his pistol. Cover gives you a +2 to AC, and he has a +2 to attack, so that's going to hit.
Yeah. So my
And-
AC at the moment is 18.
Yep. So that's going to hit for 7 damage.
Okay.
He shoots you, and he hits you right in the leg. It right in the meat of it. Does significant damage. And then Bruce is dead. So then we move on to this guy. So soon? Oh, I got these guys reversed. 1 second. Oop, don't mind me. Just moving some things. All right. And this guy will... Didn't roll initiative for this guy. Sorry. Where am I?
You
on
were at
this?
8. The first 8.
Okay. All right, so this guy's going to take a shot at Morn.
But I have cover.
You don't have cover.
But they had cover.
Well, you're too far away from the vehicle. You have to be adjacent to cover to gain its
Whatever.
benefit. But
Doesn't
it's
matter.
still, it's still a miss. And then another guy appears from behind this tank.
So we probably should have talked this out. There's a lot of guys.
And he's going to take a shot. Actually, he'll go here. And he does not notice Igor as he passes. And he will take a shot at Rocco.
Does that hit?
He rolls 6. Nope, that is a miss. And then it is this guy here. He'll move over to here, take a shot at Rocco.
Poor guy.
He hadn't even had a chance to go yet. All right, that's 15. That's going to hit. For 7. All right. So Rocco takes a bullet to the shoulder. All right, and then it is Rocco's turn, and he's going to move up, take cover gonna move up to here and shoot this guy in the face with a shotgun.
Yeah, I like this guy.
A man after Morn's heart.
And he's gonna hit. And just blows this guy away. And then he goes right here and takes cover behind this tank.
Less cool.
This person's dead. And then it's Eldon's turn.
Yay! So from the rooftops, can I drop down on the guy down there?
Oh, yeah.
And do I get sneak attack on him since he doesn't see me?
Yes, you'll have advantage and you'll get your sneak attack.
Yay! Okay. And daggers are 1d6 or 1d4 if they're being held.
It's going to be 1d6. Combat knives and daggers do 1d6. All right. And then your sneak attack. All right, 8. And I'm guessing you're going to attack with both of them?
Yes.
All right, so roll for your other one. All right. All right, so you drop down on this guy from behind and roll a 1d6.
Okay.
All right, you drop down on this guy from behind and sink both daggers into him using basically the fall to kind of increase the damage on it, and you just lay him out
Okay. Am I still
silently.
Are they still unaware?
Right.
of me?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Yay. Okay.
And then it is Morn's turn.
Yeah. So I want to use my movement to jump up on this SUV's hood.
Oh yeah. Okay. No problem.
Okay. And then now that they don't have cover,
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot this guy in the face.
Okay. This one here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you jump up on the hood of the car and shotgun her right in the face. Head
Haha.
explodes. Dead.
Good.
All right. And this guy. He's going to move to here. Take a shot at Rocco, who just killed his friend. It's going to hit. For 4 damage. And Rocco takes another bullet, and he looks badly injured. And then it is Igor's turn.
Igor's gonna move up to Rocco, and he's going to give him a stim pack.
Smart.
Nice.
Nice.
And he's gonna knock on the tank, and he's gonna ask, "Is there anyone in there? Hello?"
And what you'll notice from being here is ever since the initial, when the tank moved out, it hasn't moved since. And it's just kind of sitting there idly.
Yeah, that guy probably
Interesting.
came out of it.
And
They probably
Yeah.
don't have any ammo for it, and they're just using it to block off that street so we can't escape through it.
yeah, Rocco gets shot, and then he feels this stab in his back, and he turns around. He's like, "Ugh, what the?" And then he sees that it's you, and feels a healing wave wash over him, and he feels much better, and he nods. And where is this person? Right here. All right. She's going to jump up on top of the car
Oh.
and look down at you.
No, she's not. I'm super tall.
She's gonna try and stab you, but you just deflect it with your shotgun.
Can I also push her off the car?
This guy's dead, and then it's Sargon's turn.
Let's
Push the
start with
car.
let's start with what Caesar's doing.
All right.
Caesar is defending my new vehicle.
Okay.
I blew that up with a grenade.
It's not destroyed yet.
Okay, I'm just saying. Nice.
All right.
If that doesn't hit, there's something wrong.
Also push her off the car.
She gets shot in the back and falls forward.
Oh.
Just barely missing Morn and just falls dead right on the hood next to her.
I nudge her off with my foot.
There's still my turn.
Oh, yeah, and continue. Yeah, sorry. That's all right. You have 2 turns.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my combat rifle. Or grab it, more or less.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
Through the car.
All right, and the bullet just ricochets off the car.
And I'm gonna make a movement. Assuming that I can get far.
Okay.
To here, because Wolvens have a movement speed of 35. And then I'm gonna bite claw.
Okay.
Please tell me I have advantage because it didn't expect me to fucking rush at him.
No.
Oh no advantage against, especially against another wolven.
Oh my god, it's another pupper.
Yep. Second attack hits though with the bite.
I get a mouthful of fur and look surprised.
And yep, you just basically bite his arm as he holds up his rifle. This guy will move back here. Take a shot at Sargon.
Yeah, because he just ran up there.
I never said Sargon was smart after he got hurt, but that guy rolled a 9.
He will miss. All right. And then it is... Where's this chick? She's dead. He's dead.
He just got
All right.
bit by a wolf.
A claw comes out and misses. And then a bite.
But he has advantage, right?
Inferior Wolven.
Yeah, he claws at you and bites at you and just misses. And you're just able to... You're proficient in wolven to wolven combat. And easily avoid his meager attacks. And then he just turns. And you can take a attack of opportunity.
Do I get to choose the form of my attack?
You can do a claw attack at him.
That was my choice anyway. Boom.
All right.
Please tell me I tear out his spine as he turns away.
Gross.
Just rip
Mine
his
now.
skull out, and he's dead. And then it is Rocco's turn.
I am the superior pupper.
Right. Rocco fires his shotgun
Yeah.
and blows this person away. Dead.
Shotguns for the win.
Let's see, is there anyone left?
I think there's. Did that guy go in the doorway?
Dead. Is that one guy in the... That's it. He's the last one. That's it. So then it is Eldon's turn. Let's see here.
Is there anybody left?
There's only one left, but it's way across the map.
He's
so
like
I'm going
over
to...
here.
Basically, the only one that can get to him would be... Let's just skip to Igor.
He's over here.
Yes. Is he going to give chase, or is he just going to hang back?
Does Igor's? Because I don't see him. Does Igor see him?
Well,
You saw him go into that building, but you don't see him currently.
Igor's gonna move and then jump on top of the tank and attempt to remove the cover and yell inside, "Hello!"
You pop open the tank and look in, and there's no one inside.
I
That's
yell
my
back
tank.
at everyone, "There is no one in! Ha ha! Funny!"
you should totally just shoot him with the tank. Close range.
All right, and then Sargon can go and probably just finish off this last one here.
He might roll a 1, you don't know.
What is the range on Caesar's turret?
It is 150. Or
And
no,
is he
it's
in
like
the doorway?
no, it's like a small. It's 60. I'm sorry. It's a 1d6. It's a small weapon.
Dang, he can't reach. Oh well. So is that guy in the doorway?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by trying to shoot him.
All right, you miss.
Not very
Now
good shot.
I'm gonna do the woven thing.
All right.
Of course, I'm not a good shot. My thing is, I tear people apart with my own teeth.
I would just like to say you're the only one that took damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm also the only one who did melee attacks.
I did a melee attack.
I
you
did
kill
it
the
with a
person?
shotgun.
You did.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Natural 1.
Actually, I did those in the wrong order, so
Yep.
my claw should have come first because the bite is the free action part of
That's all right.
Fuck.
You chase him down and maul him,
num 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 num.
and he's dead.
And chip a tooth.
And then
Poor pupper. Needs cuddles.
all right, and then we are done with combat.
Left the bodies.
I
Eagle.
pushed this chick off the car first.
Yeah, get that dead bitch off my car.
Slumps onto the ground.
It's my car first.
Car's covered in blood.
Copycat.
Igor, you look down into the tank, and it's there's wiring hanging out everywhere, and you're not a mechanic, but you don't think that this thing is even functional.
They probably just pushed it.
Yeah, you think that it was probably just pushed, or rolled, and that this is mostly like a scare tactic.
Okay, so he jumps in and he goes, maybe if I fix and maybe if I put this here, and gets
Stop
shot.
fucking with the tank.
Gets electrocuted. Ah, Igor is not mechanic.
He makes it worse than it already was.
Yeah, you hear a pop, 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 pop from the control panel, and you weren't sure before, but now it's definitely not going to work.
I peek my head just to see if anyone heard.
I look very upset as I stare at you.
I retreat back in the tank.
Tank can't stop a woven bitch.
Pull down the cover.
I reload my shotgun. just in case.
And Rocco, kind of holding his shoulder, goes into this building here.
But where are you going?
And
Oh, pool.
I want to take a look at that car.
I'm gonna follow him.
all right. And he sits down on one of the chairs, and he's just holding his shoulder, and just like, oh god damn it, what the fuck just happened?
You got
As I'm
shot.
looking at the car, I say, I told you.
You told me what?
Thought we were gonna get attacked.
Ambush.
Well, yeah, but why didn't you tell me that Bruce was gonna be the one who did it?
Well,
If you're a fucking psychic.
when he pulled over before, you should have thought something was hinky. Anyway, I'm investigating this car.
He doesn't understand that people gotta pee sometimes.
I'm investigating the car. It's my job to investigate cars. You can
I
investigate
found
the
it
computer.
first.
Yeah, he says, he was just taking a piss. You know what that's like, and but you don't. And
Eldon does not.
yeah, as you guys come over here and look at this car, it appears to be, at one time it was a really nice car,
It's got graffiti now.
mid-engine rear-wheel drive sports car, which is in pieces. Obviously, someone was working on it.
Is the engine there?
The engine is, yeah.
We're gonna need a day or two.
No.
We can get it on our way back.
We could just
I
leave
want to
it.
put it in the SUV.
What?
All right.
The SUV is no longer a nice car. I blew it up with a grenade.
And Rocco looks around and he says, "Is everyone in here?
Yeah.
Is this all of us?"
Wait,
Well,
who was driving
Yeah.
the semi?
Well, the driver's in there, but
Oh, okay, good. He should stay there.
he didn't get out. And he gets on the radio and he says, "Hey, just hang tight and just watch. Let us know if you see any movement out there." Gets off the comm and he just sits here and he's like, "I just need to sit down for a minute."
I'm gonna tend to his wounds.
I'm gonna go outside and look through the bodies.
I'm gonna
gonna
give
go
him a high
outside.
five.
I'm gonna go outside and look through the cars and see if any of them are, if not, like in better condition than our van, if they have salvageable parts.
All right. Before you leave, roll a perception,
Oh.
Sargon.
Do I have any type of advantage because it's something clearly only I'm looking for?
There's a turbo.
No. Shh.
There's 12 turbo.
You notice as you're about to go outside, walk away from this car. I don't know where your token is.
It's right
Beside the car.
here.
Up on the top shelf here, there are some performance parts,
Like
Mine.
and they appear to be brand new.
Would I be able to quickly put them into a vehicle? Like, would that be within my area of expertise?
It's gonna take time.
Not quickly, but anyway.
But it was
So you
right,
can-
there is a turbo.
There is. You're right. So you can add performance parts to your inventory. And then you guys are out looting the bodies.
Well, I guess I am. I don't know what anyone else is.
Yeah, I
Alright.
can help him.
Igor's gonna go up to the wolf man. And he's gonna look at him, profoundly bleeding and trying to fix this car. And he's gonna say, "Maybe I should patch you up first, yes?"
Maybe I should patch up the car.
I'm gonna grab him away from the car and force him to sit down while I bandage him up and give him a stim pack.
but it's such a pretty car.
Well, nope. Sit first. Car later.
Car later.
I like cars.
Oh, that's
Alright.
good.
And you can use those as your as your free stim packs you made if you want to. Use 2 of them. Okay. And as you guys go outside and look over the gangers out here, you find 1 shotgun,
Yeah.
4. Now I have to look at the weapons here. 4 pistols.
many
And also,
clips?
I gave you a group loot page also, but you won't probably won't be able to carry all of this. Well, I guess you could put it all in the van.
Yep.
1 shotgun, 4 pistols, 1, 2,
Stop.
3, 4, 5 assault rifles,
Stop.
and 3 katanas.
I don't suppose that there's like
I don't know if that's how you
a
spell that.
Chinese medicine thing to do with woven parts, like, you know, dried liver of a woven can cure cancer or something.
Nope.
Okay, just thought I'd check.
Can I use katanas?
Yeah.
I will take one and put it on my back.
Are there any clips with these guns? Any ammo?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, let's see, 1 shotgun.
It's in the loot now.
So you'll find basically 1 clip per gun. So 1 shotgun clip, 4 pistol clips,
Mine.
5 assault rifle clips. I'm gonna give you.
I'm taking one of the pistols.
Okay.
You'll have to edit the group loot if you take something now, because it's all in there.
And yeah, okay, so they
Are
can
you guys talking
replace my
about the
daggers.
handout group loot or group loot
Yeah.
or the top
Yes.
one?
In the handout.
Okay.
Does anybody else
So
have a
JD,
shotgun?
Nope. JD, can katanas replace my daggers and now that they have, or not?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
So who took what from the group loot?
I took 2 katanas to replace. I still have thrown daggers on me, but those are now my melee weapons.
You didn't
Uh,
take any pistols or anything?
the group loot is empty for me.
It's the bottom
I'm pretty
one.
sure like everyone's throwing in their own group loot. Like it's different for everybody. That's why I was confused because I was editing the thing and then
Shouldn't be.
Kelsey also said that she was like
There's-
threw stuff in there and I didn't see it. I don't
Oh,
know.
there's 2. Oh,
Yeah.
there's 2.
Delete the other one.
Yeah, sorry. Here.
You confused.
Sorry. I accidentally made 2.
Oh,
I already gave you guys 1. Delete. It's at the bottom.
We should take all the weapons and store them. If you guys don't want to take any of them, store them in the van and we'll sell them later. Make
Good
some
plan.
cash.
again, I
Anyone take
asked.
any of the pistols or any clips or any shotguns?
We
Oh,
can
I-
use the clips.
Because I don't know, I just threw them in the group loot. So if you want them, just take them out now.
Yeah.
I took a pistol. I don't suppose this world has like universal ammo.
No.
Does any world?
Well, yeah, they're same caliber.
Yeah, I don't suppose the pistols we found are of the same caliber as my combat rifle.
No.
There's a
No.
pistol clip in there. You can take
I
that
took
if
it.
you want.
I already took the shotgun one.
All right.
Any credits on them?
No, none of them have any credit sticks.
Damn.
How about those cars that are behind us? Are they in like drivable condition?
They are. This SUV was basically this grenade has taken out a tire on each vehicle. Um, the SUV was already pretty beat up beforehand, and now it has a flat tire. And it's got significant body damage in the front, but it appears to be cosmetic. The cop car, which was in very good condition, almost pristine, now has a blown out tire. But other than that, they look solid.
And a broken window.
Awesome.
I don't suppose that any of the three vehicles share tire sizes.
Or can we scavenge for some?
Yeah, you can scavenge and try and find a tire.
I want to go in this building.
Yeah. And those high performance parts, could I put them in any vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. How many seats is the police car?
5. It's just a regular car.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the group which vehicle they think we should take before I make a decision.
The van.
Well-
Lots of guns and I need space.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
more roomy, the SUV or the van? What has more room?
They're actually both about the same size. The SUV is like a Suburban. You Canadians won't know what that is, but it's basically the same size as a full-size van, which is what you have.
A Suburban, isn't that like a truck with a built-on cap? Kind of?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's
See?
it's
Trailer
an
thing in the back.
SUV.
It's seats.
It's just a truck that is also a van.
Well, it has 3 rows of seats though.
Yeah.
It's basically
So-
what people buy instead of minivans now because it looks cooler.
Full-size
So-
van.
Here's the important question. If I were to replace that tire, which I assume I could do without an issue, being a mechanic, which vehicle between this van and the SUV is in better condition? Because the
So-
van is a piece of shit.
Well, the van, the thing is, you got that van really cheap because it had that mystery electrical issue, which you've fixed. So, the van is a very good vehicle now.
Oh.
Much better condition than that SUV.
Okay, good to know. I'm going to scavenge both vehicles for parts then.
Why
Did I
not
find
take
a
2
tire?
vehicles? We have one for driving and one for holding things, yes?
I know the police car as a backup vehicle might not be a bad idea.
And since we're down a front convoy, we're gonna have to split the group and have 2 per vehicle.
I want to drive.
Oh, yeah,
No.
that's a good idea.
No.
Here's the most important question. Can anyone other than the puppy drive?
I can
Can I
drive.
drive?
Igor can drive. Your rigger can drive.
Morn cannot drive.
Morn can't drive. And Eldon, I'm not exactly sure.
But she lies to everybody and says she can.
Can I do a quick test drive to see if I can?
Well, I mean, do you think your character would know how to drive given your background? And it just depends on who you are.
Hmm.
Do you have to have a
Uh,
minimum wisdom?
Oh, what wisdom do you need?
You don't have to have a minimum wisdom.
Damn.
But driving
The higher
checks
the better.
are based on wisdom.
Okay, well, I have a wisdom of 10.
Me too.
Who has a wisdom with a positive modifier?
Is
I mean, mine's
0
not positive or negative, it's 0.
Am I the only one with a positive modifier in his wisdom?
Yes.
Morn is
Okay.
very strong.
Yeah, I'm really smart. So between me and Morn, could we drive a car?
Could he hook his data jack up to the car and control it with his brain?
No, it's not set up for that.
Dang it.
Could we set up the van so that could happen eventually?
I think if you're smart, you get the
Probably.
basics of driving.
Yeah, I have like an intelligence of 16, so I think I could get like the mechanics down.
Yeah, you can try. You can try and learn, right now.
Yeah,
It's
you
fine.
drive the back of the caravan. Do you know why? Because if your car flips, it's not in front of the 18-wheeler.
I'm not gonna flip a car. All right, I hop in the car.
All right.
I go with
Change
him.
the tire.
The tire,
Yeah.
the tire size for the sports car here, there's a couple of spare tires for it, and it's close enough that you can, Sargon can, basically spend about an hour swapping the tire over.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to load all of the extra tires into the trunk of the police car.
You're gonna weigh us down.
Yeah,
They don't
all
weigh
right.
too much. All right.
Okay.
So what do I need to do to a driving check?
Wisdom.
Yeah, it'll be a wisdom.
Okay.
So that'll be, yeah, just basically wisdom. All right. So you put it in reverse, and you back into this building
Oh.
Bust a tail light.
and bust out the taillight. Yeah.
Yep, I think
alrighty.
you're doing it right.
All right. Can I try and drive up here
Sure.
down one of the alleyways?
Don't run into the van.
Just roll another wisdom. All right, you put it in drive,
No one but me is allowed to drive ever again.
and you give it a bit too much gas, and you basically floor it right into the front of this SUV.
Can I
Now there is significant body damage in the front. However, it's still drivable.
Can
Not
I
I
think I'm
very
getting the hang of it.
I like it.
Can I put one of my drones in the driver's seat of the police car
No.
and can it drive? Because I feel like it would do a better job.
Hey,
No.
Morn says I want to try.
Sure. We swap seats.
Okay. Well, this is the driver's ed episode of Shadowfall.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna walk over and
The
I'm
car
gonna.
blows up.
1 second.
This car is dead.
What?
You put it in neutral, and you just keep revving the engine, but the car's not moving.
Oh, so I push the pedal harder.
Yeah, harder, and just rev until you hear a pop, and smoke billowing out from under the hood, and then clunk clunk.
I'm gonna go to the SUV and I'm gonna take out the spark plug plugs.
Okay.
That way they can't drive it.
I put Eldon back in the driver's seat.
All right. I'll try and turn it on.
Yeah, it doesn't start. It's a dead cop car. This is what happens when you roll twos. And Rocco will come out and walk over and just, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know. He's crazy, man. He said he could drive, and he obviously lied.
What? She's the one that killed it.
We're not out here on holiday. All right.
We need
I
a backup
apologize.
car.
I apologize for them. You have the dumbest and most intelligent idiot in the same car.
He just doesn't know how to drive. Doesn't make him dumb.
So
Give me a computer and I can do whatever I want with it.
he sees the smoke coming out of the cop car, and he pops the hood, and then he just instantly closes it and says, all right, well, we're not taking that anywhere. I guess we'll have to just go with one vehicle.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I like that idea.
Again, no one but me drives ever
It's
again.
kind of small anyway.
And yeah, he'll say, all right, let's get moving. And he hops back up in the semi.
Would you prefer me in front or behind?
That's what she
He
said.
says, well, I'll lead us through the rest of the city, and when we get to the highway, just overtake me, and I'll direct you with the walkie-talkie. And so you guys hop back in your van, having wasted a good amount of time trying to learn to drive.
Eldon
Driving
still
is
wants to
hard.
learn.
Maybe that's what we should have done in our downtime is teach somebody other than Sargon how to drive.
Well, Igor knows how to drive, but
What?
He was too busy doing stuff, so he didn't even. All he heard was a giant pop, and he looked back. And you guys just destroyed a car, so.
Yeah. He was trying to stop Sargon from fixing the car while bleeding out.
all right.
We don't need 2 cars anyway.
Yeah.
So after your little detour here, you finish the drive to Palu Town without incident.
Ooh, wow.
And
I like this map.
I see more
Yeah.
cars.
And as you show up to the main gate here, 1 second.
Just
Rocco hops out and chats with for just a couple minutes with one of these guards here at the front. They obviously know each other. Rocco's done a couple of runs through here before, and they'll lift the barricade, and you guys drive in, and the SUV goes around back here, and some workers come out of the factory, and they begin unloading the cargo. You park your van with the rest of these vehicles, and yeah, you've arrived. And Rocco will say, why don't you guys head over to the bar, and I'll meet you there after a while, after I get our payment.
Okay. What is the payment for each of us, by the way? I don't think you ever mentioned.
So go to the bar. I'll tell you here in a minute. I have to do some maths.
we should
yeah.
also get a cut of the guy that we killed's payment
Yeah.
because we did his job.
That's the maths.
Yeah, I understand.
Do they have Wi-Fi here?
And yeah, you pull out your cyber deck, and you do not have a Wi-Fi signal.
Damn it.
And yep, you guys.
He really wants to he wants to watch YouTube videos and learn how to drive.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and yep, you guys will, I guess, do what?
Go to the bar and drink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Um,
raise my drones.
Can I start scoping out where they might be possibly holding someone?
Oh yeah, secondary mission.
Basically, as you're kind of driving in, Rocco will kind of give you the lay of the land, and this is obviously the factory over here. He points you towards the bar. He says he's going to head off to the personnel office, and he heads over to this building here. When you pulled in, you saw a large, you could tell that this was obviously the barracks due to the military vehicles parked out front.
Okay.
And for the labs, you know, you're not exactly sure what that is.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to someone who's official looking and ask if I can go into the labs.
And basically everyone, there's no one kind of out walking about. There's workers over here, and then you can hear people talking inside the bar.
I'm gonna go into the bar and look for someone official looking.
All right. We'll take a 10-minute break,
Okay.
All right.
and when we come back, you guys can
Walk into the bar.
walk into the bar.
So there's no one official looking in here, is there?
Well, depends on what you mean by official.
Someone who would have authority to give me access to the labs.
Oh, not like just like a cursory glance. You don't know.
Why do we want to get into the labs?
I want to get into the labs. They might have interesting information for a rigger.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to steal stuff.
Igor runs to the bar.
It's not stealing if I want it more than them.
All right, yeah. If you go over to the bar, you stand next to a couple of guys who seem to be having a conversation in Russian.
I look very excited at the bartender. I look at him and I go, "Vodka?"
Mm-hmm.
Says, "Oh yes, vodka," and he basically he's got a bottle just standing there in front of these other two who have glasses in them with a clear liquid. He just pulls out another glass and fills it for you.
I would like regular beer.
Do I see a data terminal or any place I can use my cyber deck?
Not inside this area. No, you don't.
Okay.
Poor little Decker. He just wants to be useful.
I
Okay.
am useful.
He will get his time.
And yeah, you guys can get drinks and yeah, kind of. Is there anything you'd like to do in here while waiting?
Drink.
Can I listen to the conversations around me and see if there's anything interesting?
Okay. So yeah, kind of walking around, just kind of eavesdropping on people. You'll notice that they're mostly talking about work. These are obviously factory workers. Then you see a couple of people who work in the corporate office. Then the military guys are talking about various things, and these two are obviously from working in the labs as some scientists of some sort.
Do I see any badges or anything on them for like getting access to their various departments?
Yes, each of these two scientists, actually everyone, does indeed have like an ID badge.
I think you don't need one for the bar.
Okay.
Aside from the military guys who are just wearing their basically a uniform.
Okay.
Low-key, Sargon has a sleight of hand.
What?
Low-key, Sargon has sleight of hand efficient. Riggers
Okay.
can pick pockets, always. Don't ask why.
All right. Anything else you guys like to do?
Does he tell me about the key cards on the scientists?
I'm still trying to listen on what the scientists are talking about.
Oh, what they're talking about? Basically, they're talking about let me think. What are they talking about? You know, they're basically talking about how they're kind of bored. Like, well, you know, what one of them says, you know, well, I don't know. It's kind of we don't really have a whole lot to do now. And she says, I know, right? I feel like I'm just going in and playing solitaire at my computer all day. And
My ears perk up at the word computer.
They're IT people?
Alright, I'm gonna go up to Morn and tell her to talk to the one at the far end of the table as a kind of a distraction. I whisper this.
Which table? Oh, okay. I walk up to her. I say, "Hey, what's up?"
She's kind of startled and says, just having a drink, after the long, hard day of work. Whew. And what's up with you?
Oh, I shot some people today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We got ambushed, and there was this tank, but it didn't work. But yeah, I jumped up on a car and I totally laid out like 5 people.
While she's distracting them, can I try and do a sleight of hand and snag one of their badges?
Yeah, as this other guy kind of looks over and is watching the conversation, you can.
Do I have advantage?
Let's see here.
She's going into gory detail about how they were bleeding.
Well,
And
I'll
I
give you
started with a
advantage,
grenade.
From him, yeah.
Alrighty.
Roll well.
Good.
There we go.
And yeah, basically you're able to kind of lift his ID badge off of him. And this female bartender
Uh-oh.
sees nothing,
Yes.
and she's the only one who would have other person who would have noticed. So yeah, you successfully lift his badge off of him.
Alright. I quickly pocket it and then stealth away.
I continue to tell my story.
She says, "Well, you don't have one of the uniforms on, so what are you doing here?"
She says that to me.
Yeah.
Well, I just helped some guy, and we're waiting on our payment, basically.
I kind of gesture for her to come back to the bar.
Do I notice that?
I don't know. Roll a perception.
Morn doesn't get social cues very well.
Of course you do.
No.
Double nat one.
She says, "Oh, so you're so you must be a guard for one of our shipments."
Yeah, sure.
But you're a woman, isn't it dangerous for you out there?
I mean,
Aren't you worried about what might happen?
yeah, I'm worried it'll be boring.
Sexist.
Can I try and gesture to her again?
Sure.
I'll just kind of wave at her, like,
Both
obviously, but
arms.
just...
Hey.
Oh, sorry. I think my friend wants something. I don't know what's wrong with him. I just
All
walk
right,
away.
Well, be careful. Oh, okay, goodbye. Nice meeting you. What a strange girl. Why would she tell me about all the people she killed today?
Alright.
I
Good
helped
job.
in a social situation. Hell yeah.
Good job.
So why'd you want me to talk to her?
She seemed like a really nice person.
She's kind of boring.
Well, there's not much else to do while we wait for our payment.
We could play pool.
Is there a pool table?
It's 4 of them.
No. Sure, we can play pool.
Who's this guy?
Okay.
He looks important.
He's like a bouncer.
Oh, what? Oh. All I heard
He
was
has a
the bow.
baseball bat. It's Bowser! Quick, run!
He shoots fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys are sitting there talking, and you look back towards the pool tables.
It's our favorite guy.
Rocco comes in. And he'll order a drink, and then he'll kind of wave off this bartender, and she walks away. And he'll kind of look at you all, and he'll say, "Well, went to the personnel office, and I got the payment for the job. But you four, you all handled yourselves really well out there.
Uh-huh.
I gotta say, you are the best new recruits I've ever had."
It's because of me.
I had to kill another wolven.
I mean, I'm very surprised. So surprised, in fact,
It's kind of
at how well
insulting.
you all did. I have to ask, who are you people?
Who are you people?
We're professionals.
Really, who are you people?
Our old company got shut down.
My name's Morn.
Yes, I know your name,
She's not too bright.
but you're not just some fresh recruits.
No, like I said, we were with a guard company up in Vault City. The company got shut down because the head of the business had some shady business practices.
Roll a
So-
deception.
Oh
Can I
gosh.
have advantage because it's plausible?
No.
Can I try to assist?
James's line of every game. Do I have advantage?
If I can have advantage, I would like advantage. At least I just
It
have
doesn't
disadvantage.
help you at
He
all.
nods. He nods, and he says, Well, you see my friends over there? And he points to the guards, basically. He said, they might be really interested in learning who you people are, too. But I think before we get them involved, perhaps you should just tell me the truth.
Whoa, guy, are you trying to threaten
I-
us?
I look at him and say, all you need to know is that we're good at our jobs, and that is why you made it out of there alive.
Well, I can appreciate that, and you guys did help me out back there, and I may be dead if it wasn't for you, but still, I gotta know.
Know what?
I have to know who you people are.
We are just a group of people trying to make our way in this world.
We're ex-Shadowrunners trying to go legal, okay?
My name is Morn.
Shadowrunners.
X.
Roll.
Ex-Shadowrunners.
Right, yeah, I got it. Roll another deception.
Can I try and do this?
Jesus.
You have to actually give him some, say something.
You have to lie.
Yeah. And it says X Shadowrunners, and he
Well, He is.
he is. I saw you jump off a roof and land on the back of a wolven and take him out with one blow.
I was born with good muscles.
You don't look like it.
That's cool.
So so who are you then?
Oh, just a runaway from the streets trying to make my way in this world.
Hey, me too.
All right, well you can roll a deception since you seem so intent on doing so.
Well, no, technically that's true. I am a runaway.
I was being totally legit.
You just kept saying what your name was over and over again.
I never said what my name was.
I did.
I was talking to Morn.
Nexus X Shadowrunners. Well, that makes sense. I could see that. Plausible. All right then. And he walks down the line and hands each of you a credit stick.
Oh,
Money, money,
so
money.
he goes to hand his stick to Igor, and he notices that he's talking very loudly with the other two Russians. He goes, and at that point, it was good I knew sign language. You could say, it came in pretty handy. And he starts nudging them, and they're laughing, and he takes another jerk, and he goes,
Oh,
"Na zdrowie."
no.
Igor's my favorite person.
Excellent.
How
And he
many
just
credits
shakes
did
his
we
head. And he'll tell you there's 500 each.
Good
Just
deal.
500.
Just 500, yeah. You're new recruits, that's what you get.
When
We
you
are-
recruits that murdered your old guy.
Maybe if you would have told me you were ex-runners before, it might be more.
Well,
It's
maybe
okay.
Or maybe I
This-
wouldn't have brought you along at all.
This amount is
Exactly.
just fine. Thank you for hiring us.
Well,
yes, this
you
amount is
won't.
just fine. I'm gonna murder you in your sleep and steal your money. Actually, I don't actually say that. I don't actually say that.
I'd turn
That was
around
a
and
joke.
order another drink.
Says, all right, well, you guys meet me back at the truck tomorrow morning, and we'll head out.
Oh,
Where are we
All
sleeping?
right.
there's more?
I don't know. They have accommodations here, or you can sleep in your van.
We'll figure something out.
One of us should stay in the van just in case.
And he leaves.
He teleports out.
I'm tempted to stealthily follow him.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm probably
Really?
not going
Your
to.
rolls are really bad today. Maybe you should
That's
leave
why I'm not
leave
going
it
to.
alone.
Yeah.
Can if you want.
Can I go to the door and see where he goes, not like follow, but just watch where he goes?
Are there windows?
Yeah, you can go out and watch where he goes, and you see him basically as he walks out, and he looks like he's about to head towards the truck, and he shakes his head, and he starts heading in the direction of the barracks.
Can I like do an insight to see? Well, not really an insight, but is there ways that I can get like a feel of if he might be like reporting us or bringing people to our attention to us?
Well, you won't be able to tell that now. You could have done that an insight check on him before when he was still in here.
Yeah. Okay.
But I can say that you, if you want to roll an insight, I can say that you did that while he was inside. That's fine.
Probably won't matter though.
Is everyone leaving the bar?
No, I'm just looking at him.
See? Okay.
All right. From the insight check, you can glean that he's not very happy that he was lied to.
Okay.
And,
we didn't ever lie.
At the point of which you talked to him, he didn't seem very sure on what he may do next.
Okay.
And he totally invited us to go tomorrow, so it's probably fine.
Oh, where's my bar music? It's not my bar music.
What time is it?
Anyway, yeah, it's about 7.
Okay. Does it look like the like factories and stuff, everything like goes down for the night, or there's still workers and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, it did. It does look like the factory has shut down.
I'll kind of give each of my comrades a look and kind of tell them we should meet back in the van to discuss our sleeping arrangements. code for we need to start planning.
I was almost gonna be like, don't we have to like rescue somebody? I take my beer with me.
I see my comrades leaving, and I turn over to my two new Russian friends, and I say, Gregory, Miguel, nice to be meeting you, but I must go now. До свидания. And then he looks at the bartender and he says, I will get this. And I'll pay for the whole bottle that we just drank.
Nice.
How much was that?
Igor. Oh, don't worry about it. It's cheap enough. You don't for a runner. You don't have to worry about that. And he's just like, oh, Igor, it's nice meeting you. You come back.
Yes, I come back. And then he gets up and he waves and he heads out with the rest of the party.
All right.
Okay, where are we going now?
Are we getting a room? Are we just gonna
We're
go
going
stay?
to the van.
Oh,
We're going to the van real quick to do our planning.
an inventory.
Yes, that too.
Van.
So yeah, you guys head back over to your van.
And we're just sitting in there talking like weirdos.
And yep. I mean, it's just now dark. You can see like out front of the bar. There's like a couple people. They're hanging out outside, drinking, enjoying the cool night air, and just hanging out front. So yeah,
All right.
So-
you guys just kind of head over to your van, and you don't actually have to get into the van. You feel secluded enough just standing next to it.
Okay. All right. So, thanks to Morn helping me, I got a hold of an access card to one of the buildings that has a computer, so we might be able to learn what happened to.
I
Dr.
helped? How did I help?
Yes, you did. You were just you.
Oh, well, I'm pretty awesome.
But
Morn's
what's
like,
our
I didn't shoot anyone.
I know, I'm like, alright, whatever.
what's our plan of attack or infiltration, I should say?
We turn on all the cyber limbs at once and turn them into an army of cyber limbs, and then we take over the compound with our army of cyber limbs.
I hold up my shotgun.
Okay. We might need to use a little bit more finesse right now until we can locate where the doctor's at.
I hold up my
Cyber limbs
assault
have a lot of
rifle.
finesse.
Yes, okay, that will work, Morn.
Smaller. I mean, we don't even know if the guy's here, do we?
Have we been able to locate Bronson? No? Do we know where he is being kept?
Nope, but
Do we even know what he looks like?
You know what he
do
looks like.
we? Okay,
You were,
yeah.
you were given a photo of him. There you go.
Okay.
Just somebody that looks like they're captive.
Let's think of this logically. Are they going to hold him in the factory? Probably not. Are they going to
Yes.
hold him in the bar? Even less
Maybe.
likely.
It depends on if they have basements or not.
Well, he is
No.
doctor, no? Maybe lab is not far stretch.
That's what I was getting at.
How do we get in the lab?
I have an
We have a
access
key
card.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, let's
You could-
go then.
Well, do
Yeah.
we want to wait a little bit until it's darker and people are closer to being asleep? Because it's only like 8 o'clock.
Oh,
What's
I
it
guess,
like
yeah.
outside? Are there people around?
It looks like a lot of people from the factory have started to head over to the bar.
Is this a guard tower?
Yes, you do
Okay.
notice that there are guard towers.
Good.
Posted around, and they you can see that there are guards in them, kind of looking down, and and there's they're well lit. They have big lights on top of them, lighting up the area, and they're definitely kind of watching the the compound.
Hey guys,
Is there any?
I have an idea. Um,
Yes,
maybe
Morn.
maybe I'll just go pretend like I'm on a jog, 'cause jogs are good, and take a quick run around that lab building and see if there's like a secret way in. Or a better way to get in than, the front door.
But I do have a grappling hook.
Yeah, but what if it's all lit up back there?
Sure. All right. Let's go do some reconnaissance.
Let's go on a jog.
Can I just
Alright.
like be right here and
Oh,
just
let
try
me.
and eyeball what's going on?
All right. Oops.
You knocked that car out of existence.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Wait, where's the bar exit? Left side or right side? Left side. Got it.
I'm gonna just go to the bottom part of the bar and just kind of take a look at the lab.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys, you kind of walk around. There's other people standing outside enjoying the night air with their drinks and obviously taking it easy after a long day of work. And from this side, there is no entrance on this side of the building.
No windows?
No windows.
Hmm.
Are like any people around, like, I don't know, around here
No.
that we can see? I'm gonna light a
there-
smoke and casually stroll by this car.
Yeah.
Pretend I'm
okay.
looking at it, but I'm gonna look to see if there's like any entrances.
There
around
is.
this area.
Yeah, there is a back entrance. There's a dumpster and there's a door.
Are there any spotlights on the building?
No, I mean there are like small lights, but they're not illuminating
The whole building?
giant areas.
Okay.
Mostly the light sources are going to be these towers.
I'm mostly looking for an entrance, but I'm also looking inside this car to see if they happen to forget their keys in it.
Do we see,
No keys.
what's his face walking?
Rocco?
Yeah.
Nope, you don't see him anywhere around.
Okay. Do.
So I just relay the message. We can go in the back.
Okay.
And it points to the side of the building.
Can I take a look at that tank by the semi where our van is?
Uh-huh.
Right.
This is obviously like a piece of construction equipment, and it's used to basically just move things. It's not a military vehicle. I mean, it's military grade, but it's obviously not its function.
Okay. I come back and just try and talk of, okay, well, we also need to have an escape plan once we go in.
I could totally lift that bar gate.
But what about the guards?
Drive faster?
That comes down to Sargon. Do you think our van will be able to survive going through that thing full speed?
Sargon, you think that you could just drive through that barricade, no problem.
I could do it. I don't know if you guys could do it, but I could do it.
Okay. Well then, if we're gonna do
We
it, we'll
kind
go now.
of just chill until we see that like the majority of people are.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
the plan was to drive like through some kind of gate to break it open.
Yeah.
Once we
Is that
have
the
the
plan?
doctor.
For the escape, that's the escape plan. We're just gonna drive through the
Could
barricade.
we-
Because
I mean, can't we just like, capture him ourselves and tie him up and put him in the van and then throw a cloak over him and then do the other guard job and get paid for that and then head back home? Cause that sounds
Uh,
better.
I feel like Rocco might be a little suspicious of what we were talking about in the barn.
Maybe
That might have just been a
we
ruse.
rig car to drive through gate as red herring, and they chase that while we get away. Eh?
Ooh, I like that.
we'd have
We
to
can
use
steal
someone
the
else's
semi.
car.
What you noticed since you've entered the compound is that it looks as though that is the only entrance. There is a chain link fence at the front of the build, or like at the front of the compound, and then on all of the other sides, there's about a 20-foot wall surrounding the rest of the place. I'll be right back.
I think it'd be good profit if we were able to get a hold of whatever in that semi and drive off with that too.
The semi's probably
So
just
do you
got
want
like
to be making
bullshit.
enemies?
I think we
Always
Pretty sure
should.
want
Rocco
to
will
make
come
enemies.
looking for us if
I think
if
we
this
should
goes
try
missing.
to nab one more car because an extra car doesn't hurt, and we drive that through the barricade, and then the van follows.
So who's
We can
driving
rig
that car?
that car just to go straight.
Oh, okay.
Well,
don't
I
know
mean,
have someone drive.
we can just have Sargon like put it in drive for us, and then one of us can hit the pedal.
We can maybe rig some contraption to maybe just
Yeah.
hold down the pedal.
Just
Okay,
get a
fine.
heavy rock.
Contraption. I need a brick for that.
I mean, here's wall.
Here's the wall.
I have returned.
So, is it obvious that this guard could see us getting into the back of this building?
I'm sitting in the car.
There's a guard tower down here in the corner.
Okay, so you looking over at that guard tower, it is currently unmanned. There's no one in it that you can see.
Let's
Oh,
go
once-
now.
Yeah, once I realize that, I just head towards the door and I'll start stealthing.
Igor's going to
Let's all
yeah, what is he
stealth.
doing? Yes, stealthing. Igor will also stealth here. Hold on.
Do I have
stealth that?
disadvantage on stealth?
I'll bet.
Um,
Heavy armor apparently does not have disadvantage on stealth. That's a 17 one, right?
Uh-huh.
yeah, just the heavy combat armor does not have disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
if you go anything above that, like the 18 one, that has disadvantage.
We are stealthily going to the back door.
Okay.
Igor's gonna try to climb up the tower, maybe get a better vantage point and hold as a lookout.
That's not a bad idea. But wait,
Really
somebody
good.
might notice you up there.
Well, like
Just be
crouch and I'm
sneaky.
stealthy.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Alright. I'll use the
Alright.
access card I grabbed to open the door and go in.
Yeah, you
Okay,
find
thumbs up.
a place where you can swipe the card and the door opens. Igor, when you head to the top of that tower, you kind of you can see into the other towers like really well.
Oh,
but
there's no like railing, like or any kind of guard or anything.
No, it is basically open on the side. There's
Oh,
railing. There's railing,
not
but
doing that
it's
then?
not. It's not hiding anything.
As soon as he
However,
sees that, he starts climbing down.
right. What you're able to note, just when you get up there, you can see that only 2 of the towers are manned. You just kind of take a
Which
quick
2?
look. That would
two
be the
ones
center
left?
one,
Oh, no,
the center one
got
here, and the one at the front.
Oh.
it. Okay. Do they look like heavily armed, or do they just have like combat rifles and stuff?
Just from your quick glance, up and down, you couldn't tell what they had. But what you could tell was that there was only one person in each.
And we could
Okay.
shoot one person. If we
Or we
needed
could
to.
take them out quietly.
He goes back down and he to the wall and he goes back to his party and informs them. Shh, guys, come here. There are 2 people in towers, 1 each.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah.
All right, and you guys head into the labs here. One second.
You had to build so many maps. We're in a hallway.
All right. And then the music.
So did we come in this door?
You did.
Okay.
All right. Do I see access to any sort of data terminal yet?
No.
This
Mm-mm.
is like the janitor's hallway.
And as you approach the door,
Uh-oh.
this happens.
Oh god.
Check for traps.
Or security.
It just opens
Oh, cool.
as you approach it.
Is it loud?
It makes a
It
door
makes
sound.
a shunk, shunk.
Do a quick look around. What do I see?
Another hallway. Yep, that's it. No data terminals or anything yet.
All right. I will keep my eye out for anything I can use my cyber deck on as we go through, and if I see one, let me know.
Okay, absolutely.
I'm just gonna
I
go
will-
right across the hall.
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna go here.
Peek around the corner, yeah.
As you approach that door, it opens.
Oh. Oh god. What's in there? No, we should have invested in like short-term comms.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
have those.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
We're shadowrunners.
What's in there?
short range communications. Yeah, you have them.
James has muted himself.
James, push to talk.
What's in there? I've been waiting for JD to tell me what I see.
What do
All
you
right.
see?
Well, what you see are some tables covered with tarps, and it appears to be like dead bodies under them. However, the stench in here is not as terrible as you would expect. It's only mildly inconvenient.
I'm going to remove one of the tarps.
Oh,
All right. And you find
we just think he's dead.
basically the body of a human. Human male.
Did he
Naked.
relay this back to us?
I'm going to say into the comms, I need Igor.
Coming.
All right. I'm gonna keep moving down the other hallway and looking around.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay.
Is
Can
there
I do some
anything
like mental
strange?
check to see what happened to these bodies?
Exactly.
Yes, you can.
14.
All right. After looking at the body that he's uncovered, what you find is that this is the body of a very advanced piece of technology. It is a biological, mechanical mishmash. It's basically an android.
Are there any parts I can scavenge?
Do they relay this back to us?
As a kind of just to give you guys, this is something you'll know. I don't know if the party knows that Eldon is a synthetic.
They don't.
Okay. Well, they do now. But they don't. Their characters don't know.
No.
And basically, Eldon, you know that you're basically kind of think of yourself as like one of a kind.
Okay.
Machines this advanced are not in regular use by anyone.
So did they tell us about the bodies?
Would my
Guess not.
character know about him being a synthetic?
No, you haven't had any opportunity to guess that even.
Would he smell different?
They're kind of made to blend in.
The point of smelling different.
You can make
He
things
smells
smell.
like his aftershave that he
Okay.
wears, which is very pungent.
Yes.
Would the cyberware harvesting be possible with this thing?
For this, you think that basically there's no cyberware per se. Basically, it's just limbs. There's no enhancements or anything on these.
So cyber limbs.
I mean, if you think that you could, if you wanted to, basically, you could use these as like replacement parts or replacement limbs. You two kind of looking at it together can figure out that it's basically not dissimilar from the technology they use to make synthetic limbs. Only here they've made entire bodies.
What's
I
going
would
on
like-
in there, guys?
I would like to harvest.
They're
8
dead.
Well, how many bodies do we have here?
We're
6 or
trying to be
5?
sneaky. You can't leave traces that you stole shit.
Pretty sure it's gonna
You
take
guys-
way too long to like harvest. Like we're not
Yeah.
gonna have
You
enough time.
guys say anything over the comms about what you found?
Yeah, Igor says it looks like they were making Android. Over.
As soon as I hear that, I turn around and get in
What?
there.
But the hallway. Fine.
You see me trying to guesstimate how long it's going to take me to take off each limb, so that I can make each of us better.
Can I use my cyber deck to hack into these androids?
You can. Basically, you have a data jack, which is basically there's a wire that comes out from your cyber deck, and you plug it into the back of your neck, into
Mhm.
your data jack. And this android does appear to have one.
I plug it in and see what's going on.
All
I
right.
need to roll.
Well, let's see. Yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
Can I plug my data jack into his data jack?
Let's just jack everyone.
26.
Jack it all. All right. And when you kind of, you basically dive in here and trying to figure out everything you can, and you think that this, as far as the software that controls, that would be used to operate this thing, you don't think that it could be intelligent. This one that you're
Okay.
looking at is the programming, the software side of it is very rudimentary.
Does he relay this to me?
I'm still looking in on it. Can I like turn it on and program it to be like a bodyguard or something?
And then you kind of, once you realize that, you can kind of back out here and just take a look at the actual physical thing. And it is without power and it is disabled. You don't know that you could quickly power it back on or fix it. But that's all you get from just kind of glancing it over.
Morn gets bored and walks into this hallway.
While Eldon's busy doing all this jacking in, I guess I can see now that he's some kind of android as well.
No, Deckers have data jacks, and also your rigger has a data jack. This isn't uncommon.
So
I
after
don't
seeing
poke 'em
that they aren't a threat or anything, I unplug and say you guys can do what you want with them. They're kind of useless right now, and I'll head out to try and find where Morn went.
Any chemicals in this room?
Nope.
I'm going to plug into one, and I'm going to try to install my RC software.
When that door opens, I almost shoot him.
Just
Oh
to
my
see
God.
if it can be-
Jeez.
just to see if it can be done.
Sneaky.
It has
Right,
no
right.
power. It's not. You can't figure out how to turn it on or anything.
Well,
It's
I'm not
just-
actually trying to RC it. I'm just trying to see if these things have the potential to interface with my current software.
Oh, you think that you probably could.
Which door next?
We need to take one of these. And I actually say that over the short range communication.
Let's do it on the way out.
On the way
Well,
out,
yeah.
once we find what we have. But yeah, we can totally do that.
We still
And
gotta
I'll
find
try
this
the door
guy.
in front of me.
Okay. This door does in fact have a card where you need to swipe your card, and you do so. Opens.
Boring.
Is that a computer?
Let's see here.
No.
That is not a computer. No.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's a computer.
Yeah.
No, it's a potato.
With almost tears in my eyes, I run up to it and start digging through, trying to break through firewalls and stuff so I can get information of what's going on and like try and find the doctor.
Okay. Yeah, just roll another cyber deck.
I sit in this chair, thoroughly bored with this mission.
And what you're able to find, as far as Dr. Bronson goes, you're able to find the location of his office. And it is within this building.
Okay, can I hack into... Are there security cameras?
Going over it, you don't think that there is that this is linked to any kind of security system.
Okay. Then I will keep
Smoking
looking
in the lab.
Yeah.
and see what type of research they're trying to do here.
All right. Yep. Basically, what you can figure out is that they're experimenting with this new Android technology that they've created, and trying to make basically soldiers.
Does this door need
Okay.
a key thingy?
Yes, it does.
Boo.
All right, so I finish all I'm doing. I remember the number of the doctor's office, and I guess we'll try the next door over here.
All right. You swipe your card, and the door makes a beeping noise, and it does not open.
She doesn't have access.
It goes, eh, eh.
All right. Can I try hacking it with my
Yes.
cyber deck?
Yeah, you can try to bypass it. Just
This
make
is
a roll.
your place.
Can I give assistance? Can I hook myself up to his neck and give assistance?
What? No. Natural
All right.
That's
Yeah,
not
well,
good.
Of course.
Excuse me while I just...
You're what?
I said, excuse me while I just leave.
Okay.
I think you're saying that in game.
The door does not. Yeah, you're unable to get past the door here.
Is
What
that
you
the
do know, though, is that given the number on the door, that Dr. Bronson's office is just around the corner.
Okay. I guess. That door. Is there any way I can use the computer in the other office to try and get access codes to all the other doors or unlock all of them?
or update your card so it gives you access?
Well, yeah, you could probably try and access it for door control.
Okay, do I need to roll another cyber deck check?
Yeah. This is part of the hacking. Let him do his hacking. He hasn't done this yet.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you successfully. You believe that you've unlocked that door
Alrighty.
to Dr. Bronson's office.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll head there.
Oh, we're moving.
I think I know where Dr. Bronson is.
Okie dokie.
What do I see in here?
Is there anybody captured in there?
Nope.
Duh. Waste of time.
Can I see what he was doing on his computer?
Yeah, absolutely. It's another hacking check. All right. So you're into his computer, and you can see that most of it's been cleaned out. Like there's just not very much here. There's nothing about his research or anything like that. However, you go in and you can find an email with him in discussion with someone, and through all of this information, what you can gather is that he's been moved to another facility inside Vault City.
Check the recycling bin. Check the recycling bin.
So he's
Maybe
not
I forgot
even
to throw in at least
here.
He is not here.
All right. I inform the other members of my team, like, it looks like they've moved him back to Vault City.
Ugh, what a waste of a trip.
Well, I mean,
God
we
damn
may as
it.
well, while we're here, we may as well take stuff.
Why? So they can know we still gotta make it back. We might as well make money on our way back.
Yeah.
You guys hear
Oh
footsteps
shit.
Oh,
Igor,
Get
get in
in
his
here,
office.
Igor.
heading
I
down.
put on my
the
cigarette
hallway.
and run in.
I ready my pistol.
I locked the door.
Yeah. Because it was locked before.
And it goes shoo. You know, you can hear it close. And you hear footsteps outside of the door.
I have my shotgun ready.
I'm listening.
I may have dropped cigarette.
What?
God,
Now is not the time.
All right.
I may have dropped cigarette. Oh god, we're so scared.
All right. And at this point, you notice that there's no locking mechanism from inside.
Wait, what?
As
And,
soon as the door opens, I'm gonna shoot.
All right.
As will I.
Can I get it so I can set the lights to like start flashing to try and disorient them through my hacking skills?
Wouldn't that disorient us?
No,
Well, there's
on the
just-
outside.
Oh.
basically, there's just a light switch, and you
I
click
flicker
it,
down.
flip it, off on,
God,
off on,
stop!
and the door opens. And Morn, you have your shotgun pointed at the door, and as soon as it slides down, you just shoot before you even see what's there.
I said I have my pistol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you can take a shot as well.
Well, so much for stealth.
Wouldn't I get like a advantage for sneak attack?
What?
I don't know.
Like,
Surprise
They weren't
attack.
expecting a
Surprise
shotgun.
attack.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Surprise attack.
They also weren't expecting a pistol.
Oh, advantage for surprise attack. Yeah, I can see that. They didn't really. You weren't able to see here. So basically, you blast this guy.
Pow.
He's dead. Just kill him.
I was aiming for the guy with the shield, I guess.
All right. And you. Basically, the bullet just kind of bounces into his shield. And it's
I got a
blocked.
22.
Oh, with advantage. That's right.
Surprise.
Yep, you hit him. I'm sorry. Yep,
You're rolling
Bullet.
for initiative.
grazes off of him, and let me delete these real quick.
Should have gotten that silencer. Now that I think about it, this would have been perfect time.
I need a nap, then I'm gonna tear their throats out.
But nobody saw us come in that back door, so how did they know we were here?
I don't know, might have had something to do with rolling a natural one on a hacking check.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. So,
Well, I just
They-
want to know how they knew it was this room, because that was the other room above us.
You can assume that
Maybe my fault.
yeah.
they
Cigarettes.
followed the cigarettes. And they also may have heard the door close.
Well, it's fine because that means if we get out of here and we kill all these guys and get out of here, they won't ever know it was us.
Okay. And yep, and then it's Eldon who's first to act.
Okay. Can I do? Let's see, how much room do I have? And I wouldn't have advantage going for the guy with the shield.
You wouldn't have advantage, no.
Okay.
You get sneak attack.
Oh, I still get sneak attack? Okay. Then I will sneakily pull out my katanas and go, thump, thump, and try and kill him.
All right. I mean, they're
Nice.
kind of adjacent, I guess. All right. Yep, that does it. Just basically use one katana to push back the shield, and then you drive the other one straight through him. And
Right, well, don't I need to roll for the other katana because that was just one?
oh yeah, you can.
Okay,
You'd have to move, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you have to move.
okay.
That guy's dead.
Can I do another strike at another person?
Yeah, you'd actually need
Okay.
to move right there, but there you
Okay.
go. Go
Can
ahead.
I do that?
All right,
Hit for
and
10.
And now you're the armor guy. Or you're in front.
all right, and then you basically kill this guy too. You just basically jump right over his friend and his corpse, and you attack the next guy and just kill him. And then
Ninja.
it is-
I still have 15 movement, so can I try and just kind of slide down the corridor?
Make sure there's nobody else coming.
Yeah.
All right, and this guy will fire a shot at you, Eldon, which misses, probably because he's running.
Whee!
Where's he going? Oh god.
What the?
We just
No.
killed 3 people. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it is Igor's turn.
Igor, go get that guy. It's
Igor
your fault.
drops. All the princesses are pretending to be a freaking scientist. He was writing stuff down on a freaking clipboard, and he just hears the shotgun shell, and
Oh,
like, the door
gosh.
just, as soon as it opens, like, people start dying, so he just throws the clipboard and pen up in the air. It's like, I guess we are fighting again, and he runs after the guy, and he shoots him with his combat rifle.
All right.
Elandon, throw the katana.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Oh,
Aren't
look,
the
my
doors
cigarette.
closed?
Yeah, the door
I pick up
closed.
my cigarette.
Roll a basically a 1d100.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. That's very bad.
All right, your combat rifle is jammed,
Shit.
Ah, suka.
and then it is
My turn.
Sargon's turn.
You shoot the guy. How'd you roll so low on your initiative?
Sargon?
I forgot push to talk. Would I have my drone like on a canister on my back or something, or?
Oh no, it's just in here with you.
Okay, if you could put him down for me, that would be great. But I believe I'm just going to, since, you know, we're beyond the pretense of niceness, attempt to shoot him with my combat rifle. Switching weapon.
All right, that misses.
Fuck.
Hey, I still have one. I still have like another attack. Come on, Caesar. Render unto him what is his. Come on.
13?
All right, that hits.
And because of like the mirrorage of the walls shining and everything, he has advantage.
Yeah, no, but he does hit him in the back as he's running away. And it's Eldon.
All right. I will do a run up. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can my katanas reach into the square adjacent?
What do you mean?
Can I attack him
Let's
from where
do
I am
that.
right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, then I will do my katanas and do 2 more swipes at him. Do I do sneak attack also, or just regular damage?
No sneak attack on this because no one else is adjacent.
Okay.
I should have moved Caesar, cut him off.
God, come on with the ones.
The katana's jammed.
This guy's the luckiest
You
guy
can't
in
jam
the
my
world.
katana. I have 1 more attack.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. And yeah, you basically sever
Ooh.
basically a big chunk out of him, and you know he screams in pain.
Shh.
But he's still up.
Oh gosh.
But make an attack of opportunity.
Yay.
Wouldn't it be my turn next?
Oh, was it? Oh, it
21.
is.
Yeah, because I didn't roll
Sorry, I don't
earlier.
know. It's out of order.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Bada-bada-bada.
An attack of opportunity is gonna miss though,
Okay.
if he even gets a chance to move.
If I shoot him with a shotgun, would that hit Eldon?
Probably
Yes.
not.
Oh no.
Maybe.
If I roll a 1, but no,
Please.
should be fine.
All right. Yep, you miss both Eldon and.
God, we suck today.
All right, and
I
your
did
attack of
good.
opportunity misses, and he will dash away.
Are you kidding me with this guy? We had to kill one guy.
Did it get all the way out?
He did. He just managed to get all the way out.
Shit.
What?
He
Caesar
dashed.
Well, if I have, can I dash after him on my turn?
Let's see, whose turn is it?
What's his base movement speed? He had to move 70 feet.
Well, I mean, he's basically out. He's at the back door. The only one who can catch him would be
Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar. Yeah.
And it's my turn.
Yep.
Wasn't I after
Where's
the guy?
Caesar?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach him though.
Oh, okay. Well, Igor pulls out smokes and just lights one.
That's what got us into this mess.
Yeah, basically the only person that could actually catch him would be the stupid
Yeah.
droid.
Yeah, I counted. He can get all the way there without dashing. Can I have advantage because he doesn't expect my drone to catch up with him?
No, just roll your attack. All right.
Are you kidding me? This guy's the luckiest man in the world. We need to play the lottery with him.
Wait. I can move 70 feet because I'm a wolven, then use my bonus action to cut him with my claws, if I can get close enough.
I don't think you can. Let's see here. 50, 60, 70. Nope.
But isn't there enough movement to get into that hallway to shoot him? For
Just
now?
use your dash and get like next to him, so next time he runs without disengaging, just get an attack of opportunity. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can get up to here, unfortunately.
That's basically what Eldon can do, and Eldon, you can take your last attack of opportunity
Okay.
as he's exiting.
For the love of God.
Murder him.
Oh my gosh.
He's opening a door. Come on, give him advantage.
All right, and he's gone. He's running.
Famous
Full
medical-
sprint,
We're
How did you
so
roll, like six
fucking
sevens in
screwed.
a row?
and he is outside.
We literally
Can I-
just screwed ourselves.
Can I chase after him and do one of my throwing daggers to try and get him before he raises the alarm?
All right, let me just tell you guys how this goes.
You have a gun. This is so bad. So much
It's
for
not
stealth.
over yet. He still has to get to something to do an alarm.
He's yelling outside. We didn't even do
Yeah,
anything wrong. We just walked in.
No, we just killed like 4 people. We did nothing wrong.
Before that, we didn't do anything wrong.
It's also the middle of the night, so like, you know.
So we get in the van
Really?
and let's just ditch this guy, get in the van and go. Screw it.
All right.
God, we're so screwed.
I can
Oh,
still
as
throw a dagger.
As you come outside, you can hear there's a commotion already going on,
Fucking
and that
Rocco.
this one guy getting out probably wasn't what did it.
Oh, great.
It probably alerted the rest of them before they even, what do you call it? Before they even went back in there to investigate. Do you guys have tokens on this map?
No.
I think
Did I
so.
delete- Oh, no, you don't. Okay. All right. Oh, the labs. That's right, I'm at the wrong building. This guy's actually down here.
Wow, he's a really
Where's-
fast runner. Just
where'd
like
he go?
No, he came out of this door down here, and
he's
basically-
hired.
He basically gets to like right here dashing, and that's it. Yep, and you guys follow out after him, and yep, you can hear shouting.
He's the only one that knows our faces, though. We need to shoot him.
If
Are we
you shoot,
rolling
they will come
initiative?
Looking. Yeah, do we need to redo initiative or? keep
Yeah,
what we
we'll roll
had?
initiative because we have a lot more people out here.
Awesome. Maybe I'll get better than 4 this time.
Yeah, I'll
Aw.
just roll.
Natural 20. That should give me something.
You kill him. Just by it. Intimidation.
I doubled my initiative score.
Oh god, stop rolling. Jesus. Well, we're fucked. Fucking
we're not.
Rocco.
We still
Rocco
don't know
screwed
where we
us.
are.
Rocco probably gave him our picture. He screwed
That's
us.
true. In that case, we have to kill everyone in the space.
I'm fine with it. Let's do it.
Let's
I
just
Have
cleanse
any
the base,
grenades?
cleanse
This
Oh,
will be our
God.
base of operations.
This will be
Yeah,
our
this
new
is-
home.
This is ours now.
The whole town. I don't
So is
think
it
we
my
can
turn?
do that. We need to get to the van and get the fuck out.
Yes, wait, hold on. I need initiative for 2 more of these guys.
How about 2 of us go after the van and 2 of us kind of just go after that one guy that knows who we are?
Okay. I will probably go after him since I can also try and sneak away.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Alrighty.
Do you guys want to do now?
So, was he
Can we
looking
pray?
rough when he ran out of the door?
Yeah, and in fact, he was limping, so I'll say he only made it to about here.
Just throw a dagger.
Yes. No, I will bum rush him and cut him with my katanas.
You're the only person in the world that carries swords. They'd be like, well, we know who this was.
Well, I killed him.
The
Do I get
Literally
sneak
the
attack?
one person.
one person.
You won't need sneak attack.
Okay, so I'll do.
You
two
just have to
attacks.
hit him.
He's got 1 HP.
So just don't miss.
He's dead.
Take that.
Good.
And he kind of turns back. He's limping away, and he turns back, and he opens his mouth to shout.
And I stab
And
him through through his mouth.
and you put your katana into his mouth before a sound can come out.
So theoretically, they don't know we're here.
And at this point, you then hear shouting, and coming from the other side of the building. And just find them, find where they are, and capture them. We need to keep them alive, and we need to find out who sent them.
Oh God.
Kill everything.
Okay, since we got that guy, the new plan is everybody get to the van. We're getting the fuck out.
But the cyber limbs.
No, it's too late. They're going around that way. That's perfect.
Do I see if the guy I killed has a grenade or something on him?
It's like an action to search. You already used it.
Well, on my next turn.
Yeah, just kind of glancing at him, you don't see any grenades hanging off of him, but yeah, you'd have
Okay.
to search him. Alright, Morn.
Okay.
So are we agreeing to the plan of getting back to the van? Because I'll do, like, suppressing fire
Well-
if we need to.
Well, as we're driving out, all of the guards are going to be next to the road.
No, they're gonna run around this way trying to follow us. So if we just get up to this side of the building and wait until they get around this other way, then we can run to
Okay.
the van and get out before... I mean, there'll be, like, a guard in the guard tower, but who cares?
Alright, we can try it.
Okay. I'm just gonna move up here, I guess.
Okay.
And just kind of ready my weapon. Because they're all looking the other way, so this should be easy.
Never say that in a fight.
Alright,
I said
Sargon.
should be.
Yeah, I'm just considering my options here. Okay,
Where is
I'm
the
going to
van? By the way.
Out front the
Step
bar.
one. How tall is the lab?
It is 1 story.
How many
So-
feet, roughly?
Probably from the ground to the roof, probably about 15 feet.
But
I'm
they also
going to
have
have-
guard towers.
I'm going to have Caesar fly 60 feet straight up. And I assume he has a little robot eye he can look through.
Yes.
Okay. We now have eyes in the sky.
Yeah, but I
Um,
need you with me so we can get the van.
Well, yeah. I can catch up to you, no problem.
Alright. Then Igor.
Igor's gonna dash next to the car.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Thanks for leaving me, guys.
You
I got
can
this.
make it. No, that's why I didn't take a full dash, so that way you were at least with us.
You can make it.
This is not gonna work, but I would love if this could work.
Alright, Eldon.
We're going for behind
Alright,
the bar.
I'm just gonna double dash up to where those guys are.
Okay.
You can get up. Can you get up to Igor?
I'm fast, I'm not that fast.
Okay, that's fine. Oh shit! Oh shit!
I might have to sacrifice Caesar.
Alright,
I don't
Morn.
want to sacrifice Caesar.
No, I don't think they can't get around in one thing, as it might work if we're careful.
Caesar
Okay.
can fly over the wall.
I'm going to, seeing as how this is playing out right here, I'm going to drop initiative here.
Okay, good.
And turn
Okay.
it into stealth checks.
So what I'm gonna do is probably run across behind the bar Do you think that's a good idea to run behind the bar and go
Yeah,
around the bar
I
to the
think
car?
all of us should go behind the bar.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm gonna move up to here
Okay.
and just kind of hope that guy doesn't see me. Was it here?
Wait 1 second. When you get to here,
Oh shit. I'm stealthing. And
Stealthing?
it's dark outside.
all right, roll your
And-
stealth.
And I'm in
Roll
black
stealth.
armor. Oh god.
You can do it, Morn.
Ah!
It's dark out.
Can't do it, Morn.
All right,
Not fair. I have advantage because it's dark.
because dark.
I mean, they're on the lookout, right? So they'll be at
Yeah.
a disadvantage as well.
Hush it.
All right. You hear the sound of a bullet hit this car,
Can I just
I
keep
drop my
moving
cigarette
anyway?
again.
and you look. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It basically goes through the window, and goes right past Igor's head. Goes through the
Oh,
windshield.
pizda.
Right past. Oh God. My cigarette.
Um,
And you can look into this. The sound of the noise that you heard came from this watchtower right here. And there's a guy pointing his gun down at you.
since now that they're gonna know where we are, I'm gonna use my assault rifle and shoot that guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, that way you guys can run for the
Oh, your
car.
van's gone. Here, let me.
Yeah.
Your van.
That's why I said, "Where's the van?"
Someone
Um,
stole the van.
No, that way you guys can run around to the car, and that guy won't be shooting at you guys. That makes sense. That makes
You
sense.
wanna? Okay. You can shoot at him.
How far away is he? Yeah. $17.
All right, that hits.
And then I'm just gonna kind of hold and let them like run on behind me.
You
Igor
just
picks
hear
up his
this.
cigarette and moves here.
He says, "They're over here."
Yeah, don't worry about running behind the bar now. It's too late.
Igor's gonna go there and
Picks up his cigarette and moves behind the car.
No, do a dash and go for the van.
But picking up my cigarette is an action.
no,
I
Uh,
can't dash.
no, it's not.
Fired.
I pick up a cigarette and dash.
All right. And then
Is that your full movement?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'll let basically Sargon and Eldon both go. Go ahead.
Can I
Well,
try
you
and do a stealth check behind the car?
Well, don't worry about going behind the car. He's focused on me.
Actually, pretty soon he's going to be focused on my poor drone that I'm probably...
Yeah. But he sees only you so far. He just knows there's one, not all four of us.
Exactly. That's a good point.
Now he knows there's a drone opening fire on him.
Yeah, I could have a drone. So much for
Alright.
stealth.
Advantage
Yeah.
because
For
drone.
No.
I would take a full dash though, if I were you.
Can I do a slide across the car hood to get some extra movement speed?
Sure. Do an acrobatics.
Yeah, our rolls
I'm
have been going
guessing-
great.
I'm guessing he doesn't notice me.
You slide across the card. You don't have any problems. And
Yes! And I look cool doing it.
yep.
And keep running.
All right. And basically, this is let's see here. Another shot's gonna get fired.
Fuck.
This is gonna hit Morn.
This is the first time I've been hit.
High-powered rifle.
Holy crap. Alright. I regret
This is
my
like-
decisions.
Are you passed out?
Nope, I'm fine. For now.
Okay.
Judging from the loud sound and the accuracy at which this bullet was placed, right in your chest, you think that he's probably got a sniper rifle.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I want that so bad. I don't have one of those yet.
And then
Is it?
you can hear shouting, and it appears, it sounds like they're, the rest of the group is heading towards your guys' location.
After he shoots at me, can I move behind the bar?
So you can basically tell me what is your intention, where you how are you trying to, what are you doing exactly?
We kind of want to go this way and then this way to get to the van.
Okay.
So after I get shot, I'm just gonna run for the bar so that we're all behind the bar now.
Okay. Basically, we'll just skip forward through the movements here.
Okay.
You guys go around back and over here to the van.
He wouldn't expect
Ev-
that.
Every turn this happens, I'm going to have Caesar opening fire on the guy in the tower.
Yeah, make him get in his face and knock him off the tower.
Okay. Caesar can kind of fly around and take shots. Go ahead and roll attack.
How many does he have time to do?
Just go ahead and do 2 of them.
Good. Bad.
All right.
We either do really well or nothing above.
I know, God. Oh, the dice hate us
One
today.
hits. These
Caesar is a
guys
pesky bee.
get to about here. And you hear bullets, the sound of bullets ricocheting off of these other vehicles.
Thank God.
Oh, gosh.
These people who are outside of the bar, have since, once the shooting started, started screaming, and they all ran back into the bar.
Should
and
we
you
try and take
guys-
the semi because it's armored?
No, it's slower.
You guys all hop into the van.
While I'm running through the van, I'm gonna stick.
Hey, Eldon, can you hotwire a car?
I can try.
I can definitely hotwire a car.
I think the 3 of us should get in one, and then Sargon should grab another car. Does it take an action to hotwire, or is it going to take more time than that?
You don't think that you'll have time to hotwire
Okay.
any cars.
We all just get in the van then. It's fine.
I stabbed Morn with a little minor shitty stimpak that we bought.
Oh, sweet.
Can
Oh,
you do
guys.
me a favor and give me control of the van?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in the back and ready my assault rifle.
I'm gonna hop at the side door and be like, if need be, if it looks like the van's not gonna make it through, be ready to roll out and move.
Yeah, just
I
pretend
told you.
Igor's in there.
I told you you're a transformer.
I have my gun out the window. As we drive by, I'm gonna shoot people.
All right. All right.
Just to have suppressing fire so that they don't try to shoot us as we drive.
So as you guys basically, where are you gonna drive? How are you gonna escape here?
Did they see us get in the van?
Oh, you heard shots
Towards the van, okay.
towards the van hitting these other vehicles that were parked over here.
Oh,
I'm going to
gosh.
drive.
Just
Here's the
go.
plan. I'm going to drive straight down, and on top of
Yes.
Morn shooting them, Caesar is going to lay fire as well.
All right, so he's trying his best to keep up with the van and shooting at the guys.
I mean, we could have just grabbed him.
Yep.
And use him as a gun.
Yeah,
All right.
Morn's holding him in her offhand.
All right, and we'll say attacks are made. You guys shooting. Outside of here.
I'm gonna use. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just normal.
Who you guys targeting?
Yeah,
Rocco.
Rocco.
Rocco?
Kill
Exactly.
that. Kill him.
Fucking bastard.
Rocco.
All right. Caesar shoots Rocco. Morn, disadvantage on the attack roll because you're shooting from a moving vehicle.
But I'm a specialist. I can shoot from anything.
And you miss.
Uncle Vinny had a specific training course for this, okay?
Did he?
We had to ride a roller coaster and shoot people.
Well, if that's the case, then you're trained for this. And your attack hits.
And we kill that motherfucker.
Your specialist training has negated disadvantage, and you fire, and you put a bullet right between the eyes, and he
Yeah,
is
fuck
dead.
that guy. And I flip him off.
And shots are fired at the van. The van will take a total of
Oh gosh, not the crappy van.
5.
It's better now. If we have to, roll for the military vehicles.
Seriously. Just put me and Morn in those military vehicles. We'll destroy this place.
Exactly. Holy crap.
Alright, 39 damage to the van.
It's fine.
What does our van have?
We put phone books in the siding so that it's armored.
Alright, but the van's still running,
Okay, good.
Yes.
and basically you're able to just blast through this barricade.
Oh god.
And get out.
We did this much smoother in the beta, I'm just gonna say. We need to work on our getaway.
And as you were looking out the windows, everyone who wasn't driving, you could see they were heading towards these other vehicles here.
Oh shit.
Gosh, we got a car chase.
Fuck. Can we have
Yeah.
shot the tires as we drove by?
Well, you shot at the people.
Igor, you should have shot the tires.
Okay.
Igor was trying not to drop a cigarette again because it's very dangerous.
Your addiction is causing us death.
Serious.
Igor
put
is
you in a
very
program.
nervous.
And I need, let's see here. Give me 3 driving checks
Oh god.
to see how you navigate.
Don't roll the vehicle. I don't want to break anything this time.
Seriously.
See how quick you take these corners and
Ooh, 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 wait, wait,
if
wait,
you
wait.
can evade them.
Can I use my bedside manner?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I reach up, touch his shoulder while I'm smoking, and say, "You got this." So basically, you get a plus. You get to roll a 1d4 for your skill checks, and add the roll
Oh.
to whatever.
For all of them or just one?
Just one.
I'd like to add it to the last one, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, that's not good. That's not bad.
No, not too terrible.
It's better than
Not
7.
Oh my gosh.
You all barely manage to lose them before they have a chance to catch up and destroy what's left of your van, which is now riddled with bullet holes.
Drive faster.
And
We're gonna
then-
have to get a new vehicle before we get into town.
Did that like hit our gas tank or anything?
Whoa, we're so big.
It's a montage.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So basically, you managed to elude them. I'm guessing you're gonna head back to Vault City. And
Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
well, where else would you like to go?
Well, it's gonna be hard to drive into town with these giant bullet holes in our van.
That's
Let's
true.
be honest. Would it? Would it really?
I don't know.
It actually
In-
wouldn't. Like the part of town that you guys live in, first off, you see bullet holes in vehicles. You know. All
Okay.
Okay.
Like 40 of them, though?
Oh, I mean, this is significant. However, though, you do manage to evade them, but your vehicle is not unscathed. It's
Yeah.
leaking coolant, and it's leaking fuel, and it is not running very well.
Can we
And-
find
boy.
like an abandoned building somewhere to like park it in so that it can get repaired?
And we will pick that up next time.